What is up, guys? Wraec here with a new video. Damn good start to the stream. Welcome, guys. Video, yeah, live stream it is, not a video today, but quite an interesting one. We have a new transcendence hero, so we are going to test him, going to do a whole lot of stuff. First of all, though, already a few people in chat. I see Ace, I see Matthias, I see Teddy, Unaccompanied Seals here, Pandemiac, Fanto, Beastjurger, that's a funny name, and JD is here as well. Starbit, Heaven's Wrath, all of the people are here. So we are about to have a pretty fun stream. Dira, Zero, Lursin, all of the people here. So we really have quite a lot of stuff to do. Zando, it's not pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded. I don't pre-record my live streams, but that would be fun, right? I could just like talk for 2 hours and react to fake messages in the stream, but that's not the case. Also, I don't really get the use. Or well, there would be a use if I like just made 3 live streams a week and they were all the same. That would be kind of fun, but like yeah, considering I rarely do any live streams, it would be quite obvious, I guess. So, graduating high school in a week. Congratulations, JD. That's quite huge. I'm quite happy I don't have to go to any form of school anymore. No university, no nothing. So that is quite fun. Yeah, it was a little bit loud, Zero. That's right. You're trying Geester too, Teddy. That's quite nice. I'm hyped. I'm hyped, honestly. Thing is, though, we have a little bit of work to do before we can even start it. Horus, welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, because my G-Star is currently looking like this. Yeah, and that's not really what we're looking for, right? So we gotta do a few things. Mainly, first of all, I need to buy a pack, actually. Let's do that. And then we have 1,800 scrolls, so we have to buy a few more, but then we can do 2,000 scrolls. And we need 2 G-Stars. We need 2 E5 G-Stars. We have 3 copies at the moment, or 2 copies. That's 2 copies, right? So we need 16 more. Bit of a problem, but nothing we can't solve. Will you try? Yeah, we will do Flame Shrine. We will do Flame Shrine. We have, what do we have here at the moment? We have like Karma Boss. I forgot his name. We have 4 attacks. We have 4 attacks, so that should be alright. What's his name even? Kamat, I was right. Yeah, so 1.6 million attack, but still the 3 trillion on Guild Boss. I'm eager to see. I'm not quite sure which team I want to use for Flame Shrine. Because, like, I mean, usually we go like something like this, standard buff team. Going like with Cruz, with maybe a Hardwatch or Olivia or something like that. And then just replacing the Ferrokin Vessa with him. But, like, I'm not sure. Different options. Could integrate like an EOS. Could integrate like a Delacium. All of those are options, and I guess there's a new Transcendence hero. We have new mechanics. It will be interesting to see. Devilman, welcome to the chat. Glad you could make it. Can you please help me clear 237 with 4 Transcendence heroes Gaming Monster? I recommend you join my Discord server. There's an Idle Heroes forum channel in there. You can post screenshots of your account. You can write what you want to do. And people can help you while they see all your heroes. So that is something that definitely helped a lot of people clear stages. You can find the invite to my Discord under every video in every video description I have. So once you join in there, just make a post there and people will help you and I will check it out too, of course. Funfetti Universe! Hey, welcome to the stream. What should be my next A hero on the Amazon server? We will see about that, JD. LFA or even Asmodel. I'm not sure what you have. Just send me like a message and we can discuss that later. So, I would say we just start off doing some scrolls. By the way, well, that's still interesting. Last time I think we did scrolls, we did this. We got 243 consecutive 5-star summons without a consecutive heroic scrolls summons without a 5-star. I still want that avatar. I still think this avatar is cool, and the one after that is also quite cool. I had that avatar in there for quite some time. What we're about to do though are a few more scrolls. Well, let's get that pack that I need right now. Here, let's get it. Okay, problem solved. Now let's start off. Level 400 soon? Yeah, I am. Still a bit of XP, but it will be okay, yeah. Who should be my second trans if SSM is my first? SQH. SQH should probably be it. We won't do 100 sums, right? Well, we can do it once. We can do it once. Let's go for 100 summons. We need as many Geester copies as we can. We also take Arania copies. Arania copies are also fine because we can swap those to Geester copies. But for once we just need as many Geester copies as we can get, or nothing at all. Nothing at all for like 3-4 clicks would be okay as well. But like we just don't want some crappy heroes with nothing in between. So let's just hop in here. Let's just get some scrolls going. Let's just start with 100 bomb because I've never done those. Imagine 100 bomb. Let's do 100 bomb with skip cutscene and let's then do one without skip cutscene because I actually want to see what happens if you do that. That seems kind of mad. Okay, skip cutscene, 100 scrolls. Let's go. Hero list is full. I should have expected that. Oh goddamn. Oh goddamn. We have kind of a problem here. Emergency, guys. Oh, that's still... Oh, that's bad. That's still from like the summoning gala. Oh, that's really not good. That's really not good because we can just disassemble a few here. Or we might just have to disassemble some 5-stars because like this is really, we really have, look at this, there's a 133 5-stars for like the Shadow faction. That's kind of a problem. So don't look, guys. I can't just fuse those. That will be very nasty. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to trash them all, but I really don't want to. Like, I would rather keep some, but yeah, it's hard to get rid of them. It's like really hard to get rid of them once you have them on the account, so like, we have to do something with it, and disassembling is the easiest way. I'm somehow dying here, like I'm coughing. I was muting my mic for a second here, but like I have no idea. It just came up for when I started disassembling those 5-stars. Maybe it's a sign universe doesn't want me to do that. But we won't disassemble them all. We will look that we have like 70 or something in every single faction. But we have to get rid of some. I can't fuse them all. I can't fuse them all. There is no way I fuse them all. So we have to get rid of some, maybe not of those SQH or those queens though. Those are still rather useful. And now that's not Noah's account, that's my account. It's just my account. I already did the 5-star summoning. What we still have to do though is like the... we still have to do the awakenings. We still have to do the Geester awakening part of the event. This is something we still need to do, and we still need to do the scrolls. Now, this is like all that we need to do. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a problem as well. Like dark food. Kids, don't look at this. I remember dark food being like insane. If you had dark food, you were like the biggest whale, and it's clogging up my account. It's kind of insane. I didn't even think about that. I checked like if we had Flame Shrine, if that was available, what we were about to do. Checked the event, that there was some interesting stuff that we could do. Didn't even check whether or not we had enough place. Okay, now we can go ahead. At least we can do like a few bombs in here. Let's go back to the original plan and let's summon those. Did this other day, but with Forster's LOL had close to 3,000 heroes, so I just got a ton of dark food and has been copies LOL. Just switched from LFA to FQV. Emil Love, he's nuts. from to LFA from Ferric Mesa. LFA, yeah, he's really nuts. So 100, first 100 summons with skip. Okay, we got the bait. Bait is in here. That's kind of cool. Oh god, I don't ask me about the names of the old heroes. You're on the wrong channel here to get names of old heroes. I have no idea. That's a Gloria. I know her. Okay, that was reasonably fast. It was still quite decent. I mean, like, there was not a single hero in there that we really needed, but like, yeah, it is what it is. 3-star summon, we are going to just disassemble all 3 stars though. And now I really want to see what happens if you don't skip cutscene for a 100 bomb. I could use the dark food, yeah, but the thing is, if we let's not check out the back. So I want to see what happens here. No skip cutscene, 100 heroic summons. That looks the same. It's the same animation. Doesn't change anything. Flame Strike. I thought it would change something. I thought it would be like the same if you did it with 10 some. That was horrible. There was like a Flame Strike in there, but nothing else. If you do skip cutscene, it's really the same. That's weird. I'm not sure about like the 100 summons. Honestly, they are decent. It's not like it's insanely faster than doing 10 bombs or any less exciting. Then again, scrolling through 3 stars with one Aiden in between can't be less exciting. I mean, like, that was literally one Aiden. There was one Aiden there. And nothing else. But, like, yeah. So, I mean, it would have been honestly better if there was nothing. If there was, like, nothing in between, then it was honestly have been a better sum. Like, we don't need that Sleepless. We just disassembled a lot more than him. Only thing we need are Geesters and not getting 5 stars. Animation is for 10 bombs and singles, yeah. That's true. Oh, hero list is full, obviously. Obviously, we sum 3 stars that we need to disassemble, obviously. I can't, I can do fusions, of course. Barely has a use for me. I can summon my material from my back. I have so much of it, and they don't give me enough hero promotion stones to really use it. Never forget about that. Like in the early and mid game, you struggle to get food. Our first G-star here, that is like the 500 exactly. I did one summon before, and that was our 500th summon, so we got it on the pity timer. So that is pretty bad. No, old boy, I have not gotten my G-star yet. 10, I believe 10 at a time is much faster. I don't think so. I mean, we still look at the copies as just a lot more clicking, I guess. Obviously, we can quick upgrade to 5-star. We can do this, yeah. But other than that, like, there is just not much use for me. In the early mid game, you don't really struggle with hero promotion stones, but you struggle with fruit. Later on in the end game, you struggle with hero promotion stones mainly. Oh, Eilermark. That's quite cool. I still need an Eilermark, by the way. Why don't you disassemble 4 stars? Yeah, I should, but like 80% of those are not 4 stars, but 3 stars. If you just look at the screens, like all 3 stars, all 3 stars but 1, all 3 stars, 1 4-star, rest 3 stars. There is 1 4-star, 4 3 stars. Like 80% of those are 3 stars. So it's like, if I disassemble the 3 stars, we are more than good usually. And hero list is full. Like, just put it in the bag. Honestly, just put it in the bag. If they just put it in the bag, then I would not have any problems. Look at that. We just did 100 summons. We can't do anything with it. It's honestly ridiculous. Let's disassemble the 4 stars as well. Screw those. You should win IDA again, JD. That's huge. I'm also in IDA on the Amazon server, but I didn't really check today which fights I got. Of Flora? I won yesterday. So I got in the top 32. I'm not sure what happened afterwards. Probably I lost. I can't really win a whole lot. Another Rogan. We got more Rogans than Geesters now, which is honestly a joke. That is honestly a joke. There's a Geester. Annabelle. Nice. Second Geester. And this time a bit earlier, not on the pity timer at least. At least I think so. Yeah, shouldn't be. Pity timer should always be like at the bottom. Well, not now anymore. But yeah. Yeah, the thing is always slow because it's like we try to press 2000 scrolls through maybe 200 hero slots that are realistically free. And yeah, that of course that takes time. Doesn't make much sense. So another 100. Now we're 90 on the pity timer. So let's see. I mean, like, I want to get at least 6 copies. We can get the rest through shards. I'm 100% top 8? Really? That's insane. I mean, there's like really nothing in here. Even now with 100 sums, it's not really any more convenient. The main problem with the convenience of heroic scrolls is like really that when I click this now that our hero list is full. And that I now have to go back and have to go to altar, and then I do quick select, and then I do 3-star, 4-star, and disassemble. Or I used to build heroes early on. Then early on I used to like summon my 4-star shards and try to get some 5-stars built with that. Did you open your elite charts? We opened elite charts during the Awakening Gala, and that was basically because I wanted to summon useful heroes. We had to do awakenings, and I didn't really want to go for like a Lutz or something. So I summoned my elite charts, and I tried to get something like an SQH or something along the lines of that. I like your voice, it's very soothing and calming. That's nice, Bradley. I appreciate it. Happy that you like to listen to this. Holmes Young and Eloise, Flamestrike. We can hopefully get another Geester. I want to get at least like 6, probably more like 7. Doesn't seem like the time where we are insanely lucky. You can see like it's another pity timer here. So not that great. Disassemble 5-star. I could, but like it's not worth it, mate. It's not worth it. Like, it's a mild inconvenience that I have to go in here every now and then and press on 3 and 4 and then click on this button. And I think you will survive it. So I'm in no need of disassembling all my 5-star heroes. That will put more harm on the account than it is worth. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Chuck. You were just starting off with just doing 2000 scrolls for the event. Then we are going to collect some event rewards. And yeah, hopefully build a... Oh, PDE. Very nice. Or Elena. And then we are going to build 2 G-stars. Going to do a little bit of replacing. Oh, that's cool as well. That's a cool summon here. The Forest Duo. Can we get another one? Oh, your list full again. Can't wait for Geester. And we're going to have both variants of Geester. Transcendence variant and obviously the normal one. If you didn't see it yet, guys, he got horrible tenants. Like, oh my god, his Terrans are bad. They are really bad. Didn't quite understand why they gave him such bad tenants. Slot 3 literally only has 1 hero and it's base Ezreal. And still we have slot 2, which is LDA. And like for Transcendence heroes, not bad if we have like an assassin in there. But the thing is, we got assassin slot 1 hero, we got assassin slot 3 hero. Horrible. Horrible. Be prepared for the game to freeze while doing FS. Yeah, the game hates damage over time. It's insane. Like I once did a team. It was like 3 Delasiums, or 1 or 2 Delasiums, and like the rest Holmes Young. And if you do that, like the game crashes. Just put demon belts on those. Can be 5-star if you have some train stats. Throw them in there. Game can't calculate Flame Shrine anymore. It's really insane. It's really insane. By the way, we maxed this event. After the Awakenings, we have this event actually maxed. Bought some stuff. Did some train tickets. Didn't want to do another video, so I didn't even record them. No, I haven't awakened the A-G-star. We will do that. That will still take a bit, honestly. We'll still take a bit. We'll finish summons, then we do some Awakenings. Oh, I guess we will do it during the Awakenings, right? Yeah, we will do it pretty soon, actually. Now that I think about it. Won't take too much longer. We will finish the summons and then it's Awakening time, and I guess then we'll also do this. Does make sense to do it then. Not to wait like a whole lot longer. So let's get another Geester here. I mean, it's this summon or the next. I have to check how many sums we already did. I think they're giving these really good new heroes bad tens so they don't break the game. I don't know. I don't know, mate. The thing is, it's like really, really, really annoying, actually. It's like really annoying. Because we want to get good results. We want to do good things. We want to do insane things. So, okay, another 300. And like, it's impossible to get good attack on a hero that has like 3 assassins in there, 2 of which non-transcendence, 2 of which no skins. Like the Azrael has no skin. The Geester, the normal variant, has no skin. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't get why they put those heroes as tenants in there. It's like so bad. It's so bad. Just give me a few heroes that I can actually work with, that I can do something with, and that are usable and give proper stats. Like when I look into this and I get a good tenant, like I get some warrior or something like that, and those guys give like 30-40% more stats. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that we have such bad tenants in there. Okay, that should be the last one now. Last 100. Delasium. Delasium will be interesting to test, by the way. What do you think he's worth? 30-40k? Currently, a lot. Today, really a lot. Like 40k easily. If you put one in there, people already bought all of those that are in the auction house at any decent rate. If you have a copy that doesn't suck, like you probably don't want B+ attack here, but if you have like a decent A-, all A-, that's something that doesn't look ugly, people are going to buy it, and people are going to pay a hefty premium today. And so if I wanted to, I could probably get a profit out of it today. But that depends on the heroes every time, you know? It's like sometimes when there's a hero and the hero seems good at the start, then it's likely that you will fetch a good price. If there is a hero and it seems bad, then the prices will drop immediately. I remember Mockman, for example. You would think Mockman would have been a good sum, but the thing was, Mockman seemed bad at the start, so it was like 15k, 10k, something like that. And people, of course, didn't really use the summoning items for that, or weren't really too happy when they summoned one of those. Let's say it like this. Now, on the other hand, we have a hero that people say is good, and people like him, and people like the mechanics, and people say does good damage, got some good results early on, and so that hero really is worth something. And we can check out the auction house, by the way. Let's do that for a second, because I want to look in here anyway. Geester. Order by Awakened here, 1 second wait time, and we have one here. We have one in here for 50k. Honestly, it's not a bad copy, it's an A-tier copy. But the thing is, hey man, the guy didn't even roll it. Like, at least put some GK on it. It's 50k, man. And he put 50k on it. It's like, that's insane. Its only good stack is the A+ HP, and then it's like barely A-tier attack. So it's not a bad copy by no means, but it's like a little bit expensive, and I guess people are really waiting for this 30-40k window. And something like this, I guess this for you, for example, I guess people are waiting on this. This is going to sell. I'm sure this is going to sell. I wouldn't mind if I summon my A- copy and it looks like this, honestly. Would be quite good. Okay, we have a few Geesters. My hero list is once again full. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, TH Games. My god. My god. It's like annoying. Give me a few thousand spaces, but I guess it's my own fault. Considering I didn't want to build any of those hero slots. I could have more, but like there is this oven and you can build hero slots in here. Can't even show it. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that because I thought like, that's losing me progress and I have to... It can be a bit uncomfortable, that's no problem, as long as I don't lose any CI or Stellar or Stardust or whatever. And that's what I stuck with. Let's upgrade this Geester here. We have this, we have a Geester. Let's just get this one a bit going. Let's get this one to E5. Then we will build another one. We built the other one a little bit different. Probably have a 9-star somewhere, do we? Do we have a 6-star? Of course we don't. Okay, we built a Wraec. Let's do that, or build anything out of this. That does it. Easy. That would be 400 backspace, yeah, but imagine how long it would take me, and what I could do in the meantime. And I mean, like, it's not worth losing any fight over me building some fancy backspaces. Yeah, I don't really care for the deed here. Thank you. And once we have this guy at e5, we can... Or do we actually do summoning then, or do we swap for other copies first? Because we can do that as well. We need like 8 more, I guess. 10 star in here. I like a 10 star as well. Just I used one today, so we need another 10 star. But at least we have enough hero promotion stones, so that's good. 10 star building. We have enough heroes. Lock the elites and I only have elites. It's like most of those are sadly elites. Even though obviously not the ones you would really like. Let's buy some gold. We'll need that later because I didn't buy any in advance, so we need to spend a few gems here. That's enough. Let's buy some spirit. Probably not that one though. Right? That would be a little bit too much. Buy this. And then we need the 10 star. What can we do? What can we do to build the 10 star? Do we have some stuff that we need to use? 6 star chest. We have 7 of those. Okay. I think we still have a 9 star, so we really just need to put 6 stars into any faction, I guess. Looking at that, I will go for Abyss, I guess. Let's do that. Will you have Golden Spirit though? Doesn't matter. The Golden Spirit, really, we have some now, but it doesn't matter. Because even if we upgrade him to like 350, what's that going to do? Upgrade his armor a little bit, yeah. Give us like a maybe 100k attack, 300k attack. It's not that important. So, yeah. If we optimize it towards the end, yeah, it's okay. But it's really not like we definitely need to do this. Okay, we can select what we are going to do. Is that all right here? That's good. That's good. Okay. That's regular 9 star. Yeah, it is. Okay. That solved our 10 star issue rather swiftly. Can you send those artifact chests over to me since you aren't using them? Yeah, I could. I have like 15 here. That's actually 2 stacks. Those are the stacks with GPF and those are the stacks without. I rarely use them, to be honest. I really rarely use them. There's another decision I have to make actually later. And that is something that we have to look into. I have 1 core chest. And it's like 50 shards. It's like, or no, it's a full. Was it a full core? No, I have 1 core for Elena, and I have the 2-star Elena core. And I have another core chest with 50 shards. So I'm like 50 shards off a 2nd core for Elena, which would give me a noble Elena core. So like the 3-star Elena core. I can either use one of the chests that we have, or that we get from the event for this, and can use the other ones for Geester, which would end up with me having a 2-star Geester core and the 3-star Elena core. Or I could go for full into Geester, then I would have 3 G-star cores, which would mean a 2-star with 1 core left as material, and then a 2-star Elena core. That would be the options that I have. I tend to just upgrade the Elena core and then leave the G-star core at a 2-star for now, because we won't get it to 3-star either way. So that is like what I'm probably going to do. This hero has been locked. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this for now, and then we can upgrade him. We can change the rest later. Locked, unlocked, upgrade that. This guy, 350. That was enough. So quite nice. We don't really have gear for him. That sucks. And we need 8 more. 8 more copies, and we need to do this the whale way. Okay, I need single copies. I can't really use extra copies. So I have 1, I need 8. Which means I probably need Areneas or something like that. I don't really want to use the Isla-Max because we need to build another Isla-Max, unless we have too many of those. The rest is Vulcan, PDE, and Vulcan, PDE, Arenea. What was the other one? Vulcan, PDE, Arenea. And Geester. Why is Geester even a replaceable hero? Oh, because it's like the selectable event. Okay, makes sense. Geester on Easter. Anniversary on 16th June, gonna grab the remains sooner. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Like, having enough scrolls there will be a little bit difficult, but we will see. Okay, I think I had too many of those Alamo copies. Yeah, I have like 9 here. We definitely don't need that many. Well, we need 9. We need 9. We can lock this one. Are they all locked? They are all locked. We are just going to summon 8 Geester copies, going to replace those. Okay. Do we have 8 Geester copies? I think there was like 2 Arania copies in there as well. Let's summon like 5. That will do in some way or the other. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, we're definitely not going to replace the Geester. We have 5 of those. 2 Arania and the PDE. Okay, we can do that. I have to do it one by one. That's annoying. That's annoying. That's whale magic, by the way. Just buy out the escape store for scrolls. There aren't even too many in there. What if you put Geester in? Then this will probably cost me 10, yeah. It lets me replace it, but it's honestly rather stupid. I was wondering why that even worked, but you can select whichever hero you want for this event, so I could have chosen like Vulcan and replaced Geester into Vulcan if I wanted that. Which doesn't make much sense in my view, but I guess if you want. What we are going to do, by the way, to get the second Geester that we need, we are going to replace a Rogan. That is the plan. I will need to get those Arania copies back, by the way. Those are quite important. Yeah, Zibi, don't spam, mate. Don't spam. Don't want to overdo it, otherwise I will have to mute you. And we don't really want that right now, right? That would be quite bad. So we got that going. Now we can replace this Rogan, which means we have a second Geester. Because we now have 9 copies of this. Oh my god, where is he? At the bottom. Okay, 9 copies here. We don't really need Rogan anymore, I figured. 120 scrolls. It's not really helping me if I need 2000. Yeah, if we could do something with the 10k relics, that would be nice. Okay, we got 2 of those. Which one do we even upgrade? Like, I have this one. It's like 3 stones. It's honestly quite nice. Then we have... This one has 2 stones. They are pretty much the same. Doesn't even matter. This one has 3 stones. The other one has 2. I think this guy... Oh, they both have attack, so it really doesn't matter at all. Okay. We are at the point. We are at the point, guys. A little bit unexpected. But it's time. It's time. Mutated fungus Geester. So, what do you think, guys? What do we get? I was talking to a friend today, and he also used an A- crystal, got B+ attack, of course. And I used my A- crystal on Amazon and got B+ attack as well. And I kind of said it would be hard-coded to be B+ attack. But honestly, the thing is, the last times we were really lucky. We got like, we had a B stone and we summoned an A-, 1% chance. We had a B+ stone, summoned an A-, 5% chance. And if we look at that now, it's exactly between 1 and 5% is actually this A tier. Which is a bit insane. Just if you think about it, you would say like, okay, it's very easy to summon an A tier with an A- stone. It's actually not. It's pretty difficult. So a high roll is rather unlikely. But what I said was, why dream low? Why dream low? Why dream of the easy things? I want an S tier. I want an S tier, guys. Let's just go 0.14%. That's 10 times less likely than the last time when we got an A- from a B stone. And we are going to do that today. We are just going to do that today. S and above is going to happen. I want my S tier Geester. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, absolute madness. Like 0.14% chance. You can't even reasonably hope for that. But like, I just want to go for it. I'm not going to jinx that here. We are just going to go for an S tier. And that's the way this works today. S tier it is. So I wanna, let's get some hype in the chat. What am I saying? There is already hype in the chat. People actually supporting the S tier idea here. That's what I want to see. That's pretty nice. So, I would just say we go with that, and later going to definitely make a video out of this. So let's see what we get. Donkey Baller in here as well, I see. Nice. Come on. Come on. A- stone. S tier. Please, TH Games. Press the button. Press the button. We need that. We need that S tier. Press it now. Come on. Come on. There it is. Okay, red. That's not S tier. That's pretty green. That's okay. I mean, that's not S tier. That looks pretty grim on the first side. But the thing is, we got A- attack. So I can't really complain. It's like 6.2k attack. It's 53 plus speed 53. 54 would have been 8 here. So like it's... I reckon it's alright. And we got GK. We got crit damage. It's not bad at all. Can't complain. No. Like the greens, of course. Yeah, you say the greens, 2 greens. But like, if the first one is red, it's already good. I mean, it's already good. Like 6.2k attack. I can't complain. I can't complain. Decent attack. Yeah. And GK. And crit damage. So, why not? We are going to reroll it anyway, though. So that's a thing. I'm not unhappy. It's not the best copy. It's still like a copy you would see in the auctions. You would say, okay, it's a bit ugly, mate. It's a bit ugly. It's a bit ugly. But like, yeah. It's like, I guess it will still be 30k. It's still sell for 30k, and I can't be unhappy having that. So, I would say we first make him a Transcendence hero. Still looking nice. So let's make this guy a Transcendence hero. We can jump now, that's actually quite nice. And go in here, A-, Geester, becoming mutated function Geester. And by the way, if somebody was wondering why I even went ahead and built a second Geester, he's Tenant. We need a Tenant Geester. Sell it to me for 30k. I mean, it probably would make sense to do that, but like, I want to test it, and I want to use it. It seems like such a fun hero. We have to do some more awakenings though. That is something we will need to do first. Can't we not destroy anything? Get some CSG going, something like that. What's this? Seems rather crappy. Let me see that. What do I just trash here? I have to see if I can trash some copies. That's pretty crappy. That's not crappy. That's crappy. That's crappy as well. Okay. Damn, 600 contract stories, and now we can do some summons. Awaken Tenant first. It doesn't matter. We can swap everything. It's no problem. We just need any copies in here, and we're going to awaken them. We're mostly going to awaken them all. We need to do 25 awakenings. So we are going to awaken every single Geester copy that we have. Literally on both ones. And yeah, it's just going to happen. Not going to retire anything right now, because that would be quite expensive. I would buy that Aspen. I like the Aspen, honestly. But I think the guy is a little bit afraid. He's a little bit afraid. I think he's a little bit afraid that he... that now Geester's coming and he's going to be a damage dealer, and so he made it a little bit cheaper right at the start of the Geester stuff. And I thought, like, okay, yeah, it's no wonder. But of course, we've never seen an SSS tier that cheap. That's also the case. I thought it would be a really good deal. But I would only do it if I could sell my Ferric Investor. So, like, if I could now sell my Ferric Investor, get like 40-50k for it, I would consider it. I would get the SSS. Then again, SSS tier is always like a bit annoying. Oh, nice. Got some C tier here. D+, okay. C-. It's horrible. Where's my bloody Geester? There he is. Awakened Soul. Oh, I already got D tier on one of those. I awakened some. SSS Geester, imagine if I summoned like a Geester that was better than the one I have. Stop you using your SG. I know. It's no problem, mate. It's no problem. We're going to use a few SGs. It is alright. I can't retire it. I don't have anything to retire right now. Unless you want to see me retire some copy that is actually nice. Ah, come on, we can retire something. There's one copy that I don't need. And I thought did I already retire that? Man, pretty fast at retiring. Oh, obviously it seems. Not too many copies that I don't need. Like, I could retire this. It's like a beam. Oh, that's nice. I have an idea. Let's just unlist something. I don't think anybody's going to buy it. Didn't sell last time. We're going to retire that faith plate that I got last time. Don't really need that, because that was a pretty bad one. 600, come on, so okay. Now we have CSG again. Hello, Jacob! You showcased... You can showcase on stream what you want. It's alright, mate. It's no problem. I don't condemn it. It's alright, Teddy. Hopefully we get something nice. It's still, what I was just saying was basically, how fun would it be if we just got like an insane one here? That's decent. I mean, it's not a good tenant. Buy from auction house, probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen. We are going to buy one from the auction house, but we need one with like 4-5k attack. That's likely not going to happen today, I would say. As long as you don't retire the Natasha, we are going to retire the Natasha Star Red. It's going to happen. Natasha is going to be retired as soon as I made the video with her. I want to make a video, and after that we are going to kill the Natasha. And we're done here. 60 points, which looks quite fun, by the way. I liked it. It's like this A-. Other best copy was like a C tier. Guten Morgen! Well, 4 PM actually. Here at least. Okay, we got that done. Are we done here? No, we need to do 8 more awakenings. That's horrible. That's horrible. 8 more awakenings. But I think we got some Vulcans on hand. Or at least one. So that's good. How's the stream going? I would say decent. We got a decent copy. Decent A- copy. C- Vulcan at the moment, apparently. I think there were some queens that I saw during the time we did that. 3 of those. Can awaken those as well. And A- member, yeah, of course. Summoning those C tiers here once again. I can imagine now we're pulling the Mega Fungi and summoning an S tier queen. Would be insane. So I said like 7 more. That's our 3rd one. So 4 more to go. Just woke up from a nap. I worked. I trained for like half an hour. And then I instantly jumped in on the stream. Ah, Jacob, we're not lucky. We used an A- summoning item. A- summoning item actually gave us that, so it's not really luck in that sense. It's just A- summoning item that we used, that gave us this. So not much luck involved here. I really have to lock this Aspen. Philippines! Mega Fungi, yeah, exactly, Mega Fungi. This guy has become quite famous, actually. A lot of people know him. I'm always confused how many people know him, actually. Okay, that's alright as well. MFF. There was an MFF, S-tier MFF on the auction house. I thought about getting that for a second. And that's kind of the problem right now. That maybe the fungus guy will replace her. I'm not sure. Like, they both buff damage to poison targets. MFF is great, yeah. But like, if that's the case, then you suddenly have a really bad S tier at hand. And that's quite horrible. Even getting the green star here. I think that's about it. That's about everything we need to summon. Summoning is also not really the target of today's stream. It's just a necessity in that sense that we need to do. Or did I miss one? Oh, I did one too. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I was just calculating a second ago that I could still do like 4 summons or something and then stop counting. Shout out from the Philippines. Shout out back to you, mate, from Germany. 9:45 a.m. in Indonesia. Holy hell. Okay, we got that done. Meaning we can do 10 summons here, which I always do like this. Which gladly works here. Doesn't even show you all summons. Just skips some. We got all the points. Meaning we will get all the loot. All the loot meaning we get the CI chests. Because CI chests are great. Let's get CI chests. Here we are going to go for sublimations. Because sublimations are great. And I need sublimations. Clickbait, lol? Well, that's not clickbait, mate. We got an A-. And I said it's an A-. So, it's actually that. That's the least clickbaity thing ever. It says, the title says summoning or an A- Geester and we will test him. And I summoned an A- Geester and we will test him. So, like, that makes no sense at all. You thought that I come from Germany. Oh, well, it's the case. So, more cores, because cores are great. And then here, of course, we take the full core. And that will give us this wonderful bonus loot. Like, those are the messages that you like to receive from DH Games, right? Will you sublime him? Full sublimations. Which I actually... I screwed that up already. I screwed it up already. Okay. Yeah, but Zevi, I think you need to break, mate. You need to break. And goodbye. I screwed it up already. Now we need more soul symbols. Because the thing is, I actually have to take off these soul symbols from my Mockman. Because you don't really want that. Could also use regress, but we don't really want that. So we are going to replace him and replace him back. It will cost us 20. It's horrible. But it is what it is. We don't really need Mockman at the moment anymore. What's inside the box? Full core and pink treasure train selection chest. Bunch of the stuff here. We are going to get our Mockman back immediately. Using this. And we got him back. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I can show that. It's no problem. Wait, here it is. That's the pink box. Treasure selection chest pink, and it just includes a full pink treasure, whichever you want. Can select. I would probably go for Queen's Glass, but I don't want to select it now. The thing is, if we check that out, if we check my treasure train hero token, if I get the last one, if I get the third one here, then I will go take the fourth one from a chest. But I might just take another one, if that makes sense. I mean, listen, it's unlikely, but I could get like 7 here. And then I would take the 8th one out of the chest for you. If I don't get any immediate progress from using the chest, I will keep it at the back. And that's just... I could take a laser gun, but why would I? So I will just keep it in the back for now, wait, and then wait for the moment where it makes sense to use it. So we need some CI meds as well. He will take the A Mockman in the meantime. Yeah, the thing is, I thought about that a long time, and actually it really just makes sense to replace it. We need wood, we need stone, and we need the silver stuff. Okay, that's going to be the stuff we take from those chests. Oh, it's only 1.6 million. I thought it was like, well, like that those were like 2 million chests. Oh, only 1.6 million. DH being cheap. Did you get an A Geester? Oh. I did not. I got an A-. I guess that's good enough. So, next thing we are going to do. I got this core chest, which doesn't include the new core. We are going to take that and we're going to do that. Then we are going to take this one and we are going to do that. Or are we going to do that? Let me not screw this up right now. Yeah. Always think a little. We could get like 25. Oh, those doesn't include. Yeah, doesn't include PDE. Okay. Just wanted to make sure this doesn't include PDE. Then we can take this and we're going to do this. And then we take 4 of those and some of this. Okay, this makes sense. Will make sense in a second at least. Just have to concentrate a moment for you. Doesn't the SE boss have dot purify? The SE boss has the regular purify. He can purify everything. Yeah, and can't be inflicted with CC, so mostly focuses on dots, marks, stuff like that. Attribute reductions. Max Geester core. I can't max Geester core. It's not possible during this event because you need 4 cores for Noble Geester core and you just get 3 during this event. So, as there are no other chests in earlier events that include the Geester core, obviously, makes more sense for me to actually go for Noble core here, Noble PDE core, and then go for the Geester core that we cannot equip yet. We need to get some upgrades going here before we can do that. Yeah, okay, let's just use materials. Because we are going to use this guy. We have to upgrade him a bit. How my brother does in PvE. Yeah, mega fungi. We will see about that, how he does in PvE, PvP and everything. Just takes a second, because that's the biggest part of the stream, is just getting all of those materials and upgrading this guy. Because that takes a long time. That takes a long time. We have to see what even works. It's funny, though, how he has like a basic that I think is kind of insane. I think he has a really insane basic, because that's like an Ithaca active skill, but in a basic. It's insane. If you use Geester core, you need to mind the speed aura. We have to check it out a little bit. I have to make some thoughts about it. I like though that it burns and poisons, that is kind of neat. V4 upgrades don't really matter. I guess at this point we are past the point where we check out what's the advantage of upgrading him to V4 over E5, so we can just go in here. T100 is going to happen. T100. T5 is going to happen. So that is definitely something we're going to do. Where we had the materials gladly from Mockman. That's rather nice. We can use the core here. Upgrading the core. And by the way, this is also one of the reasons why I didn't go for it. Next time we would need 2. You can see it here. We would only have gotten 1. And that's why I would just wait for the next event, get my 2 cores there, and then we can upgrade it. It's not that bad to have a core that you use at a lower level. Like if the supporting cores are still there, it just costs us 1 level. Astroworks joining in with the membership. We didn't even talk about memberships today. But that's nice. Welcome, my man. Definitely make sure to link your YouTube to your Discord so you can enjoy all of the advantages of being a member on the Discord server. And get your role there. Can get the color of your name as well. And yeah, that is always quite nice. Welcome. And if you guys want to check out memberships too, always quite good. You get some access to some beautiful, beautiful videos here. Like if you care for an A- bait, for example, and what an A- bait can do in broken spaces. And I can tell you it's a whole lot more than you would expect. Then definitely get a membership. Check that out, because it is on the channel already, or access to some other stuff. We got access basically for the armor video that is on my channel. Members had it 2 weeks earlier. Always stuff like this. We will just get all of the sublimations, by the way. And he's like Trans Ithaca? Yes. Yes, he is. He's a bit like Transcendence version of Ithaca. If we ever were to get one, it would probably have looked a little bit like this. Not going to upgrade here. We are not going to go for X levels, by the way. Those were a mistake that they were ever on Mockman. I put them on there at some point, don't even remember why. And yeah. Starve it. Don't spoil the fun. You can't tell them. You can't tell them. Secret stuff. Secret stuff. Okay, we got that. We got, okay, level 400. That's easily going to happen because we have the materials. We have we have enough now because we didn't get the X levels. That guy is going to X level 100 though. Our wonderful DTV. That's going to happen. Bam. X level 100 DTV. And then we have to see who else is going to be upgraded. It's a little bit of a problem using DTV and Geester or Fungus at the same time. You will see why in a second. Pretty low attack, honestly, for what he really is. Okay, what do we have? Let's check that out. Wall of text, once again. Actor skill. Deals 1200% of attack damage to 2 enemies with the lowest HP. Okay, we target lowest HP, but the 2 enemies with the lowest HP. So, lowest and second lowest, that is. Burns the target, dealing 600% of attack damage, and poisons the target, dealing 600% of attack damage. 2400% attack damage, not a whole lot for an actor skill. 2 damage over time effects, very nice. So, that's pretty good. Best endgame IH content by far can't not support. That's a good attitude towards that. That's something I can support that attitude. So thank you for that, mate. Explain his skill set and core one time. I'm absolutely ahead of you. It's insane. If self has resolve, each layer will deal 960% of attack damage to 1 random enemy. So we have resolve, which is not explained below. DH missed out on that. So one of the terms here not explained. That is a mistake. Resolve, I guess, is a layer that has no innate effect. And for every layer, we do 960% of attack damage to 1 random enemy. Afterwards, grant self 1 layer of resolve for 6 rounds. It's a little bit like Ferrocene Vesa. Quite interesting. So we can get up to what can we have? It's like 1, 2, 5. And the 6 active will do like 5, has like 5 layers of this. Okay, makes sense. 5 layers of this. It's like 960 is 4800. That's quite good damage. Afterwards, when self is under mutation awakening, status restores HP by 12% of self damage dealt. Increase self attack by 15% and speed by 15 for 2 rounds and grant self an extra layer of resolve. That sucks. That sucks bad. Like, that's horrible. It's insane for usual PvP. But, like, balancing that stuff in PvE, oh my god. Like, I was already talking about how you want to manage his attack order. Yeah, have fun with that in a long fight with speed increasing by 15. It's only for 2 rounds, though. Okay, it's only for 2 rounds. Okay, then it's easy. Then it's 30. Okay. Yeah, then I don't mind. Or it's 15. It's 15. Like, it's 15. People always underestimate. It's like, he does the attack. Speed increases by 15. Then the round in which he attacked ends. That's the first round. In the next round, he has 15 speed more. And then he does another active, which increases his speed to 30. But then this round ends. So at the next active, he's only at 15 speed. So he'll only ever be 15 speed faster with 2 rounds. So yeah, that's a thing. That's a decent buff at least. I mean, it's not insane. That's good. So it's like there are a lot of stacks here. We got some burn. Is attack based burn, so will not be insane. That's a decent active skill. It's not too fancy. Increases crit by 10%. That's good. If self has resolve, each layer will also burn the targets, dealing 400% of damage. That's a ton of damage. Holy hell. We said 5 layers, so that's like another 2000% burn, another 2000% poison for 3 rounds. 3 rounds is actually not even that short for burn. It's like often it's 2 rounds, that's 3 rounds, so that's pretty good, honestly. That's pretty good. If self has resolve, each layer will deal damage to 2 random enemies. Was that 1? Interesting. If self has resolved, each layer will deal 960% of attack damage to 1 random enemy. So that's a random enemy. Interesting. That speaks... I mean, like, that is useless for SE. This last part. Because we'd only have 1 enemy. But, like, it's interesting that this is random. And not focused, usually. It's a little bit... It is really a lot like Ferrocene Vesa, actually. If you compare the two active skills, like here's a lot more damage over time in here. That's interesting. He's not nuking with anything of this. So it's yeah, same as Newborn Radiance, exactly. Doesn't Star Alchemist increase dot damage? Yeah, he does, and his core does as well. Snake is the best fight for this hero, I guess. I would disagree. I would disagree, because the thing is, you have the nice opportunity here to use Phoenix. Because you burn. And that's really nice. Like, being able to burn and using Phoenix. That was always something that I wanted for the main team. So, yeah. So that's interesting. I think MK said he can get up to 50k damage from active with 200-300% skill damage. I didn't calculate it yet. But like the thing is, there are a lot of hits in here. There are definitely a lot of hits in here, so he will profit a lot from skill damage. And definitely it's true. It's like, you can check that out. It's like deals 1200% attack damage to enemies. That's one hit. Then we have burns the target, dealing 600% of attack damage. Those are another 2 hits. And then we have the resolve hits with the sublimation. Those are up to another 10 hits. So we have like, it's like what I said, 13 hits. No, that's 2. That's another 2. That's 4. It's 14 hits. 14 hits. So 14 times the skill damage is insane. Yeah. Am I going to watch the 24-hour race? Not much into racing. Actually, you asked that before, but like, I'm not watching a whole lot of sport. It's like, it's not really my thing. I was watching judo. That was something that I did. That was fun. Basic. Shane, that one I read. Changes the basic attack to deals 1200% of attack damage to one enemy with the lowest HP. That is not fancy. I can tell you that. 1200 attack damage to one enemy is like bad. Really bad. Burns the target, dealing damage by 50% of damage dealt, and poisons the target, dealing damage by 50% of damage dealt for 4 rounds respectively. Releases the same attack on one random enemy one more time when self is on a Mutation Awakening status. Mutation Awakening status is something we are going to talk about in a sec. I want to say a few things about this basic. First of all, sublimations increase precision, decent, not insane. There's 100% chance to remove one dot effect from self after releasing Blindside. Blindside is what this basic is called. So yeah, a little bit dot purify built in. It's quite nice. Damage to the 2 enemies with the lowest HP. That's of course just straight up doubling the damage of this basic. So insane sublimation. This is basically Ithaca. It is like Ithaca. It's Ithaca's active skill combined with the passive that is in there. The thing is, you have to consider shields. Shields are a thing. So like, if you deal 1200% of attack damage and you hit a shield and you don't break the shield, then you deal no damage. That's counted as 0 damage in the game. So meaning you won't even inflict a damage over time effect. So this part here is basically useless, which is insane. So a big part of this just is worthless against shields. This also means that this basic in PvP will suck in the current meta. Current meta is shields. So this is like bad. Just test him out. No, I want to read it. Because if you don't read it and you just go into the game and you look at things and you say like, oh, what is it? Oh yeah, he attacks the enemy. Yeah, great. Congratulations. It's like completely useless. It's the reason why people no longer know anything in this game. And so I don't want to be salty about it, but like the thing is, I often get like people just don't read. And I'm super annoyed by it. If there is somebody again in there, yeah, what are the rules of this server? What is this? What is this? And like, mate, it's a second away from you just find the information. And it's like, yeah, that's annoying. But that's another thing. When the active skill basically deals the damage to poison or burn targets, deals extra damage by 45% of the total damage over time of burn and poison on the targets. Interesting. So like, he has a huge extra potential to deal damage as long as you have a lot of damage over time on the enemy. But then makes sense why like why DH Games suggested a game with like SDE and Star Alchemist Homes and all of that stuff. They just put a lot of burn and poison hero in there, and that might have actually been the way to deal damage with it. But he has like this 45% of Varant Toxic mutated damage immediately to all enemies when self HP is under 50% for the first time in each battle. Skill effect detonates all layers of target's poison, dealing total remaining dot damage. Capped attack capped. Attack capped is ugly. Restores HP to 100% when self is under 50% for the first time in each battle. That's really nice. And additionally increased dot by 12%. Oh, that's also good. I mean, 12% dot increase, always good. At the beginning of each battle, grants self 3 layers of mutated genes, consumes 1 layer of mutated genes when releasing active skill. Enters Mutation Awakening status when all layers of mutated genes are consumed until the battle ends. So after 3 active skills, he enters Mutation Awakening status where he gets a little bit stronger. When self is under Mutation Awakening status, he gets like an A and B effect, reduces damage taken by 150% of self attack. That's like built-in A and B. That's quite interesting. Built-in A and B. Self is under Mutation Awakening status, increases self all damage dealt by 7% until the battle ends. When self is under Mutation Awakening status, restores self 1200. Okay, he heals and he gets like a bit of all damage dealt. Interesting enough though. That seems insane. Like, the only thing stopping him is like this 5000% attack thing. If that wasn't there, that would be a totally bonkers broken ability, because he would just stack burn and poison on the enemy, keep it alive with Delasium, and as long as you can keep it alive with Delasium, his damage would go up every single turn. Even the basic skill would murder everything in the side. So that's insane. I would say we put him in the home now. I would say we just put him in the home now, and then we start some testing. We don't have broken spaces, I think. We have flame shrine. So what do we need? We need the LDA, which has no imprints, I fear. We need an Astral, we need the PDE. So we need the PDE out of the home, basically. Which is no problem, because she is like here in the home with the Astral. So we just swap that. Okay, problem solved. We need this guy, which has a sucky tenant. This guy is still at V4, so that's good. We need this. And we need this. All of it sucks. X upgrade him with or no? No X upgrades. No X upgrades. Not going to happen on him. Okay, so let's see. Hey, DT! We don't have an attack stone here. I didn't build one for her. Okay, let's unlock. Let's see if we can get one. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, obviously we can't. Yeah, I need to get... Does Ithaka have a damage cap? Nah, she just has like... It's like always a percent of damage dealt gets converted to damage over time effect. That's the way Ithaka works. We have a ton actually in here. Let's just use those, just 37 of those, 185k easy. Because this will give us a ton of attack. That's like our main source of attack will be to get an attack stone here. This will be like the best way. Precision attack is a start. I would rather have attack. Holy damage attack. I mean, it's the same stone. It's just a little bit better. It sucks to go for that. Speed crit. Effect of being hit HP. Speed crit. Attack HP. Is that better? Probably not, right? It's not better, I guess. Okay, come on, let's stick with that for the moment. We might just need more later on. We need the flag here. We need the flag. Where do we have one? Do you have Delasiums? Yes, I do. Interesting to see how many pings they get off. Sounds like a ton ran up. We have to see. I'm not quite sure how I want to use him and which team I want to use him, DT. The thing is like a little bit complicated. It's an entirely new hero. He has an entirely new design, so it's a bit difficult to see what he will do and what we want to use him for in the end. So that is the thing. I don't really have any Transcendence flags though. Why do I not have Transcendence flags? Something going wrong here. Could just build one. Not quite sure why I have so little. That's not really a problem, I guess. Level 400 when? On the isn't he 400? Will normal homes poison stacks work with MFG? I guess so, yeah. It's normal poison. You won't see his pings, the game will crash? Oh, okay. Holy hell. With Delasium or in general? Like, that's insane. Yeah, okay, we need to just equip that flag for a second here, so that I can upgrade it. Get some levels on here. Holy hell, we have a lot of artifacts. Just throw some in here. Let's go. Did you already test him, DT? Did you do some stuff? Are you running attack tables on all of his tenants? No, not yet. We are optimizing his tenants right now. His tenants don't have... We have to make them V4. We have to go and make put like flags on them. We have to see if there are proper stones. It's a little bit of stuff that we will just do. Because I want to show you guys, of course, a little bit... Well, not 100% optimized. That is something that will take a few weeks, if not months, to do. But I want to show you guys like maybe 60-70% of what he will do in the end. So that's like the target. Didn't crown... Yeah, the thing is, I think once you put the Delasium in there, he will hit his attack cap in an instant. He will just hit his attack cap. And it is 5000% attack, so you can't really use like an insanely huge amount of dot. And I think there's a certain amount of investment you do towards a big damage over time effect, that once you reach it, then it's no longer worth going for more. So like, obviously it would be cool to just scale as much dot as we can, but in the end, it's not worth it when there is such an attack cap. So it will end up being like a little bit of balancing that we need to do. We will balance, we will check how much dot we need. We need some other sources of dot, I reckon. That is something that I would think we need. But we have, for example, we have SQH, we have MFF already in the team. 2 sources of dot. And I wonder if that's going to be enough. Or if it makes sense to add like maybe an SDE. So those are like options. Caps make sense in a way to not let us like totally destroy the game. But yeah, it also takes a little bit of the fun away. Especially in this case here. I feel like it is a little bit less fun, definitely. So, yeah. Thanks, Devilman, appreciate it. I appreciate it, mate. I try to do my best here, try to give you guys a good entertainment, some good informations, and that obviously includes some time where we just work towards getting proper attack on a hero, which can take a moment. It is what it is, it takes a moment. We have LDA as well, who didn't have a flag, I fear. He didn't have a flag. Let's just take a tenant that is on my... Who the hell has it? How many Transcendence flag do I need on this account? What's up here? My god. The MFF is like a tenant for this guy. Then we have the SQH, and he is like a tenant for HHA. Doesn't matter too much. Let's take his flag. Gets a crown. Here, crown. Have fun. Enjoy. What did you get on your Geester? I can show it to you in a second. Was a nice copy. Still B+ or B tier stats on there. Some of those. But not a whole lot. It's okay. Wait, where is it? There he is. It's okay. It's like 6,200 attack. I can work with that. We still need to reroll it. I wanted to reroll it. GK crit damage is already good. Reduces dot received is a really bad stat on him, I fear. So, I reckon 15 hammers, 20 hammers. I want to keep a few. Giant Killer, as many damage stats as we can on this guy. What do you reckon? I would say Giant Killer Defier. Maybe skill damage? Skill damage. Giant Killer skill damage, I would say. Giant Killer skill damage. A Defier on top of that, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, GK SD Defier. That sounds like a roll. So let's do some Amazon stuff here. Let's Holy Armor Defier Divine Block. That's a weird roll. I love those rolls where it's like only text. That's like really cool. That's not the roll we're looking for. GK skill damage is what I really want, and then GK Defier skill damage would be the god roll. Like, swap that control immunity for GK and we are off. We can go ahead, and it's insane. I can also use all of them, I mean, like, doesn't really matter. Not going to go for Divine Block. We need the GK roll. GK armor crit damage, it's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. I would say. It's like better, at least. It's not like it's the role we're looking for, but it's an upgrade. It's just straight up better stats. Can use armor. GK Defier damage reduction. That's good. That's good. It's not skill damage. I want skill damage. But GK Defier damage reduction? Why not? Let's go for that. Oh! Oh, difficult one. Oh. Oh. I reckon right side. I'm not sure. Kind of right side. That's like both really nice rolls. Should have said something. Like, let you guys figure it out. Tough one, right? Yeah, DT, I thought so. It's a tough one. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee over that. Yeah, I also thought about right side. Like, Defier is nice. But the thing is, he doesn't strike me as a damage dealer for Defier. The thing that mainly is like skill damage versus Defier. I would weigh towards skill damage on him. And then we have damage reduction versus precision, where I would say, okay, it's precision. So it's like right side. Let's save that. I would say this roll can only get better when we get like holy damage instead of precision, or Defier instead of precision. That would, I would say, would make it better. But already, look at that. We have 9 hammers and we have insane rolls. I think in 9 hammers we now saw 3 GK rolls, and every single one that we got was better than the one before, with huge upgrades in between. So, like, not bad at all. I don't think we can... It's not easy to get a better roll here. It's not easy to get a better roll. Let's go to 15. Let's go to 15. I don't want to spend more because it's unlikely we see a better roll. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, that's insane. Come on, that's insane. Double damage that GK, 6,000 attack. What do you want more? 12,000 attack already on him. Not even using that. And we have skill damage. We have 330% skill damage. And we can still go to, like, T6, get the Vulcan stone that I use. Like, this, not this stone. This stone, 140 skill damage, 45 holy damage. Absolutely bonkers stone, by the way. Nobody uses it. You can go for crit as well, but that's also bonkers stone. No, we don't go for 5 more because there are other heroes. There are other heroes on this account. We can get more progress out of other heroes. That is the main point why we don't do it. Next thing. We need to get some materials on other of the heroes. We got the LDA, of course, which, by the way, I didn't even know he was a tenant. I bought this. This is like the one we used for Shadow SR. 6,500 attack. I bought this for 9,900. No way you get this for 9,900 now. I got that with this roll. Giant Killer, Defier, skill damage. Bought this for 9,900 2 days ago. No chance you will get that now. Absolutely insane that I was able to buy that at that point. That was really like luck. Insane luck that I got that at this point and could buy it. Okay, we need to get some materials on those tenants. Maybe we have some better tenants already on other heroes that we can just transfer over. Let's look at the residence manual for a second. That's an Ezreal. We don't really use an Ezreal anywhere. Sucks a bit. We can take some of here. We can take like the materials from this one easily. And we can take the materials of this one. Won't really matter. Let's just put this like, okay. Is 3-1 split gear more attack? Yeah, if you have normal resonance gear. If you have 3-star resonance gear, it is not. 3-star resonance gear, you go for full gear. Full 3-star reso gear. ICA PvE team was HHA, SQH, MFF, Delasium, Heartwatcher, and the Fungus Dude. Why did she use HHA? Didn't quite get that part. Why you would want to use HHA. Anybody know that? Why they use HHA? Because I don't see it. Like, is there any reason? Still some attack, yeah. Okay. Some holy damage buffs. Increase all allies block. I don't really care for that. There is some buffs for that, right? It's like 5% holy damage. Yeah, some holy damage buff. If we're gonna go for high PvE damage, then we better just go for Gurky. He doesn't even inflict a dot. Nah, I don't like it. Burn synergy? Does he? Does he burn? Did I forget that? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, he burns. Yeah, but like, really? Burn on counterattack. 640% attack damage? I mean, it doesn't really seem like it's... Okay, he's a burn damage dealer, I guess that was. He was in the team that DH suggested as well. Islamak OP. Islamak decent. He's not OP. People always say he's OP. But he's a good hero. He's a good hero. But like, DTV is OP. He's not OP. Okay, let's take off those mats. Still, by the way, I want that button where you just can go for V3 plus attack or something like that with like one click. That would be pretty huge. We still have to swap out this copy. This is alright. And then we later on get a better one. Can E5 Geester do anything? I haven't read the skills. I didn't even read them, really. So, like, wanted to check them out. Shader, my man! Got some mod support here in the chat. She's usually right about stuff. Yeah, she often is. She often is. Working on some new functions for TussiBot, by the way. She showed me some stuff yesterday. It was quite nice. She's working on... I can leak that. Can I leak that? I don't know. I will just do so. She can hit me with a stick later if it was wrong. She's working on bringing a new command into TussiBot that will show you the stats of like every single enemy in the game. It's insane. It's like every single lair boss. I think lair boss is already in there, but she also wants to show you like the stats on every single SL stage that was in the... There was data mine before that, but she made it like it functions way better. I have no idea, some tech stuff. But she's going to make that so that you guys can go in there, just select any stage, like 29-4, for example, of Forest SL, and it will show you what the boss can do, what the minions can do, how much HP they have, how much attack they have, and you can check out all of that. And this will be possible. It's like insane. I'm pretty eager to see that. And I already could see it for like the Fortress stage. And she wanted to show me that for some other stuff as well, but she's just actually at the moment making it and bringing it to work, bringing it to life. I'm pretty hyped about it. Always leave some, always want to try to advertise her bot a little bit. Because you can buy it actually for your server. If you have like a server and you make like have like a clan or something, you can contact her, and there's like a pro version that has a few more commands, and you can buy that for the server. And I think TussiBot is insane. It's well worth it. It's well worth it, and support her work a little bit. And it's I mean, like, have you ever seen a bot this insane for a game like this? I have never seen that. It's crazy. How much does she get paid for the bot? I don't even know. Back then, she actually gave it to me for free. Just wanted a video. I made one video, and ever since I'm blown away by how insane that bot is. Actually, so try to advertise it a little bit so she can talk to some people, get it on some servers, and hopefully make $1 or $2 or a few more dollars off of it. As many dollars as possible, I honestly say. That would be quite nice. We probably have to take the shadow flag from some other heroes here. My normal flags are usually on some heroes. There is one. I have a ton of flags, still not enough. It's never enough. This guy doesn't even have reso gear. You're just talking about her, bam, you have a message from Icar. Wraec stream, she writes. I must watch. Me live streaming her messages. Ah, it's alright. Did I miss something? Who was the other 10? It was like Geester, right? Okay. We have a flag. Can you please hurry? I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I'm already clicking as fast as I can. Why did you go full before on Ezreal? Because I can. I wanted to. And I wanted to. Okay. 13.3. That sounds horrible. Aika was just advertising Tussibot, actually. That's horrible. We have horrible attack. Insane how bad that is. My god. Aika, I have bad attack. I don't like it. I summoned her. Yeah, this is magic ability. I can summon cat girls. Yeah, I guess we don't get much more. We can get like a little better gear, I reckon. We need to reroll gear. Do we need all damage reduction speed? No. We need to at least reroll the all damage dealt. I will do the rest afterwards because it takes ages, and task only UIM is already annoyed by me being slow. Don't wanna put his rage on me. So let's see what we can do. Do I really want to click 6,000 times? It's like, now they are going to make money. No, they are going to make money because I don't want to click 6,000 times and I will do it. Advanced conversion. That's wrong, it's LDA. Yeah. Okay. That was cheap. That was cheap. That's really good. Okay. If you want to show the ceiling timing, I can have it. No, not during this live stream. It's like always a little bit finicky to set up this stuff for showing Discord. I don't have a setup for that and don't want to do it during a stream. Don't really want to do stuff like that live. I will make a video about it. I want to show it but in a video. Okay, now we need a team. Starting off, Sealand? Want to do Sealand? Let's do Sealand. I'm going to take out this, and we're going to take out the fungus guy. Put in the fungus guy. Okay, we do this. Like, the thing is, do we want that? Huh. Hurry or no more community clips? I will do my best. Attack is like our best stone. Which is bad. Which is bad. Which is indeed quite bad. Now we go for balanced strike. Full out damage. Can we see treasure train? No! More skill damage. Could also do holy damage. I mean, like, honestly, holy damage probably... Or no, we use Gurky. Then we don't do holy damage. Okay, that is what we have. We want that guy slow AF. Slow AF. And we use this core. Nice. With Phoenix Pet. Remove crows for Delasium. We will do both. We will do one hit with Cruise. I want to see what happens, and then I want to put in a Delasium and see what happens then. But we only have 4 attempts, so I don't really want to waste any. Let's see if everything is right. Everything seems correct. Okay, everything seems correct. Just hop into the guild and let's see. First attack. It's only 13 million attack. It sucks so... Oh, wait. That's a CC boss. That's a CC boss. Ah, don't let me get tricked. I don't get tricked. Let's check. Control Purify. Okay, we have Control Purify on all of the guys. Just wanted to make sure. Because you really... you want to use it assume the detonation doesn't remove the dot stacks. Also, the game might crash when you attack. Prime coding, you know? Let's see. But then we don't get damage numbers. Oh no, that does look like a crash. Oh, that really does look... Oh no, it's loading! It's loading! It's honestly a little bit fast. He's still faster than MFF, really? Thought MFF would be faster. Ooh! Nasty stuff here. I mean, he will never get under 50% HP. In most PvE scenarios he would. Let's crash the game. If we use Delasium, we are probably going to do that. Let's be real. Into Etsai. Oh, that's really laggy already. We are on turn 6, mate. We're on turn 6 and it's lagging like hell. We're not even using cruise. Holy hell, did you see that active? That animation was like... Let's turn down the... Holy hell, every single round it gets slower. Bam, 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 bam. Every time hitting 2 heroes. Was that 5 times? I didn't count. Was it 5 times? Should be 5 times. Look at that. I mean, that's really what you're here for. 30 million attack. It's like 10 million attack less than my Ferric Investor. Eh. So, let's see. Bam. That was a little... Were that not way too many hits? Like, weren't that way too many hits? Didn't I say something about like 5 or 6? Weren't that like 10? Yeah, it's damage over time. You stack too much damage over time, game crashes. We are at... Look at that. That's without the Delasium, we are at over 50 stacks. That's no Delasium at all. So usually there would be a Delasium, then we would probably get like 200. It's already lagging to hell. That's like on the brink of crashing. And even still, I have the speed on like 1, which is insane. Imagine we could detonate that. Like really detonate that. That would be mad. Yeah, we are at the point where the damage over time was on. I'm not sure if it would crash the game if I make it faster now. That looks like some mad damage, honestly. Oh, Aika, I didn't know if you noticed the roll. We got GK skill damage precision as our roll. GK skill damage precision. It's quite fun. 6,200 attack copy. 113 stacks combined. It got a little bit less though. But like every single hit from him inflicts... Oh, that's the sublimation. Holy hell, but how much does he heal? I'm really eager to see the numbers. 11 hits? 11 seems like too much. Well, unless of course the sublimation burn is another hit. But those numbers look so similar. It's like, it doesn't seem like... Skip so we can see the damage. You guys have some crazy ideas. Turn 14. Why the hell would I skip? A- stone. We have like 6,200 attack, but this B plus HP, B plus speed. Which I don't mind at all. $3,120 mil. Insane, okay. Holy shit! Holy shit! That's unoptimized. 13 million attack. 3 E plus 15. That's not optimized. I can't do that much damage, or I can rarely do that much damage with a 23 million attack Fairy Queen Vesa. With GK Defier Precision, which is the optimal, or nearly the optimal roll for that game mode. What the hell is that? That's like... He just threw that out. It is like only his damage. That's 13 million attack. He healed by 2, he plus 14. What the... Had to drink something, but that's 13 million attack. That's really not a whole lot. Yeah, 1 attack. Okay. Yeah, kind of insane. A little bit of madness. Let's check out the team again. Okay, that was the team. With an attack stone, T3. 1-star gear, 1-star reso gears, not T3 reso gear because we don't have that. Yeah, some stuff. Skill damage, crit damage. And we use the stone. The stone probably does a little bit as well. Okay. We got that. I mean, can we go for more? Like, I want to go for more. You know, guys. Zai, I don't want to use Zai. I don't want to use Zai because I don't want to use the Zai core, you know? We can use this Delasium. It's like, it's just not a big Delasium. I'm not sure Delasium is the way to go, though. Like, did you really get the huge amount of more damage with Delasium, Aika? Because the thing is, I mean, we get more damage over time. But, like, there are so many damage over time effects. I'm not sure if that's so insane. Did you upgrade him to V4? Because I really don't want to. It's Ithaca. In a sense, it's like Transcendence Ithaca. It's a little bit mad. Let's take out the Mockman. I mean, we are going to try a lot of stuff. Come on, we put in the Delasium. We want to test, so why argue? Let's just put in the Delasium. And we are going to make V4 Delasium, because stuff, you know. What happened to SSM? This, it's like, not retired, but like, we took all of the materials we put in him off of him, and now it's, yeah, fungus. It's fungus. We are going to go for fungus, man. Probably will be a bit expensive, I reckon. So, yeah. To the people in the 238 viewers. Might be a little bit of an expensive hero sooner or later. So, yeah. Let's crash the game, I reckon. Let's upgrade this Onga Bonga time? It's exactly. Resolve is where damage from hitting 36,000 of attack per... Yeah. Exactly, Resolve. The Resolve stacks, but... why do I not have... Oh, is that a bug? Because we just took... Oh, we didn't. I didn't regress that yet. I thought, like, where are my 10-star puppets? We just had, like, 300k something Stellar lying around in our back, so could upgrade it, but I forgot it. Imagine optimized X100. Yeah, this is Alex. This is exactly what I'm imagining right now. This is exactly what's going on in my head, and where I think like, mate, maybe we see some SE stuff. Oh wait, but one thing though, There is like one thing we have to do now before we actually continue doing that. And that's just we have to spend a little bit of story. Because I have kind of the feeling that this will be hard later on. So we have to overpay a little bit. Let's overpay. Let's go into the auction house and overpay. Before anybody else does that, we will overpay a bit. Come on. Yeah, we'll miss out half of the damage. That's okay. 5,700. My man, that's expensive. Stop it. 3,600. But he has like 7,000 buyout. It's madness. 2,200. I can see me doing that. Like the last one was also they're all that cheap. Like a B tier. Still like a little bit safe, a little bit of saving that we can do. It's 5,050, 1,440, put it in for max price. 1,800, 1,900, or I pay like 2,000, 2,200 for 5,079. That was like one for 1,800 here, right? That's hardcore overpay. Okay, and I need like another SRL. Or do I need another SRL? I know that guy, it's Quad! That's Quad! It's literally my friend list. Bloody hell, look at that, here he is. Man scammed me. Place a bid, it ends soon. Don't place bids. Bids are for people with less story. No, I'm kidding. It was 3 it was 3 minutes. I was 1 with 3 minutes. You're kidding me, right? Oh yeah, come on. Forget it. Forget it. I was 1 with 3 minutes. Okay. I didn't see that. I really didn't. That's 4 hours. Like a B tier. Bah, it's annoying. I have forgot to check how high our SRL actually is, because I think it was decent. 3,700. Man doesn't read chat. You scammed yourself. Yeah, kind of did, right? Kind of did. It's alright. It's alright. I don't mind. I just noticed this was live. It's auction house stream. It's auction house stream actually. We got 3,700, so if we just go in there and we buy... Do we just give the guy 1,440 for his 5,000 attack one? Because that's decent. In the end, that's decent. Let's just buy that. Get some viewers some money. For talking down on the less starry fortunate. Nah, mate, that's not the intention. That's not the intention. Not at all. Not at all. We're just trying to get some copies still. To get some decent attack on that fungus guy. And trying to get those tenant copies that we will likely no longer get. Because those, I reckon once people see that, now, I mean, like, you are 270 people, you are aware in here, and you are seeing this, and you know, like, okay, what is the thing here? And you can see the damage numbers, but there are like thousands and thousands of people out there, and a lot of whales out there that have no idea yet. They don't know. They don't know what damage we can do. So, getting like ahead of them and getting some copies here, and I mean, like, we have to upgrade this SRL to T5 eventually, but like, getting ahead of them, I think that's really worth it. Okay. We have to add the Delasium to the team now, and then we have to calculate a little bit how much damage we do. We take out the cruise, obviously. Cruise is anyway a little bit debatable. So, yeah, that's something we can do. We can skip that. This guy will need a Demon Bell. Block HP, that is a decent stone for him, and we need to check out the speed a little bit. Speed attack we got on here, and this is speed HP. Should I drop 45 KSG for that copy in the auction house? We talked about that copy. I think it doesn't have much going for it. It is an A tier copy. It goes like a decent HP, but the thing is, that's about it. I don't know. 45k still seems insane, but I think it's going to skyrocket. I think it's going to skyrocket, and I think whales are looking at that auction house, and they are at the moment a little bit unsure, like, where is it going to be? Is that one of those heroes that is going to see 20k, something like that, in a few days, weeks? Is it going to be at 20 or 15k? What's going to happen here? And I think people are just not sure how to handle this situation, and it could go either way. But I think once people see what I was doing here, and people get aware of that, and I'm sure somebody's going to send a screenshot to whatever clan you are in, then at that point in time, people are going to be aware of the damage he can do, and people are going to spend for it, especially considering we have a Star Expedition in front of the door. So, yeah. Let's crash the game. By the way, Gurky not before. Interesting, no? Interesting. I just wrote down the damage that we did in case this really crashes. But we will give it a moment, because it takes a moment. But usually, like, when it really crashes, it looks like this. It doesn't really crash, it doesn't load. The attack is handled in the background, it just doesn't load. And I could imagine we see the same situation here. I wrote down the damage that we had. It's like, I have a little piece of paper here. That's why it took a second. I would say we give it like 2 minutes, maybe. Because I want to see if it can load. And if it doesn't, then we will have to restart the game. Write down the number, see how much damage we did, and then we can evaluate if that was insane or not. What will happen to the stream you cache the game? Nothing. Nothing. The stream is OBS and it streams LD player. So it will stream LD player even when the game crashes, which will just bring us back to the main menu on LD player. At which point I will stop OBS, or not stop OBS, but stop the display of the stream because don't want to show account ID. But that's about it. It will just be a restart. I was now on the black screen and that's it. Yeah, it doesn't seem... Freya is faster. Usually is faster. She has like pretty high speed. And shoes. Otherwise doesn't have shoes. How close are we? Okay, we are now waiting for like 1.5 minutes. You have 100 hammers? I had like 30 that I bought this morning. Your boy Fuego! Welcome, mate. Yeah, 45k. Honestly, if there was a 30k Geester, I would buy it now. If I saw that, I would have bought it, and you can't go wrong with the 30k Geester, I think. Like, that's the thing. Okay, 10 more seconds. I think it's crashed. I think it's crashed. So, little black screen coming up. Little black screen. Nothing too fancy. And I will just restart Idle Heroes. And then we'll be back in a second. Yeah, there's no fight. It's no fight. It's just loading screen. But we will get the number. We won't see the damage distribution, but we just saw it in the last fight without Delacium. We could see there it's really mostly the... Well, I would love to see the damage distribution, because if the dot is replicated, it might actually be that Delacium did some damage. Be interesting. Game is back. Let's check that out. What damage did we do? That's less though. It's less though. It's less damage, Ika. It's like 4, 6, 0, 7. Might be RNG. I don't know. We don't have a solid base for data. 592M. It's like 1.6 E plus 15. No, that's not E plus 16. That's 1.6 E plus 15 even. It's less. It's half the damage. Yeah, 1.5 even. Or, yeah, 1.5. Nearly 1.6. Gurky RNG is one answer to that. I'm not sure if Delacium is really the option. I mean, you do spam the enemy with damage over time. But like, are we really inflicting that much damage over time? I would say it's mostly the hits doing the damage. And if it's mostly the hits, then we don't need Delacium. Then we don't really need Delacium. Are you doing SL later today? I don't have any SLs left. I can't do SL. So I'm not sure about that Delacium thing. I don't know. We can do another attack. We have 4 attacks. We can check it out. We can do another one. Try with HHA. I don't see what HHA is going to do. Like, the thing is, how is he going to do more than a cruise in the end? I'm not going... I could see it for PvP maybe, yeah. Yeah, that I could see. PvP, insane. Put HHA in, I would definitely combine it with that. 25k sold this morning, yeah. I almost got it. Yeah, I think like that's the thing. But I know, by the way, Ika, that people are looking at that 45k Geester, and people are considering buying it. Double Dela? I don't know. Let's try another one, then let's go back to just cruise. And let's do that. Did I write that down? Yeah, I did. Okay. Drake. I'm not sure about Drake. By the way, wait. I want to check his stats again. So .pvp team. Not sure it will work. I want to do a PvP team. I want to do some PvP. Definitely. We have armor break. Okay, yeah. That's nice. It's an assassin, so we have armor break maxed all the way. All the way, every single time, armor break maxed. So no problem there. That's great. One more Delacium. And I will see. I want to see the fight then, because I'm wondering if the fight is actually resolved. They have to. It has to be on the server somewhere. Just the client that doesn't grasp it, that can't handle it. And you can see it in the other fight as well, when it starts lagging every single round. Olivia is good, but I always think like, okay, his cruise hits 3 enemies. We hit all 3 enemies, while Olivia can just inflict it on 1 enemy. So for SE, definitely Olivia, but for Flame Shrine, I don't really see it. Okay, let's crash the game. Did you check the speed order? Yeah, I did. Game is dead once again? What do you reckon? Like, I think it's dead. I think it's never going to load with Delacium in there. Never going to happen. Oh, resolve! Okay. Yeah, we are going to do the same again. We're just going to do it a little bit faster this time, because there's no chance this is loading. What's your main team's power? Like 970M? Was it before I did the switch? About 970M. Yeah, game is always dead. Game is back. Let's see. 6-6. This time we got 2. Those were 2. 2, and you have to consider it's a little bit more attack now than we had on the first fight. Okay. I mean, the best one was with Cruise. That was like Cruise. And then we had Dela 2 times. Okay. I don't think it's the answer. Delacium's... The problem seems to be what I initially said when we read the skills. When we read the skills, I said caps at 5000% of mutated fungus Geester's attack, and I think we have like 50 dots on at times. So I don't think the problem is really reaching the amount of damage over time that you need. In PvP, that's another thing. And PvP, I could see that this is a problem. In PvE, though, especially in a boss fight situation, I don't think we need that guy. I don't think we need we need any form of dot support. I don't think we need anything that will give us more damage over time. Because why? It's useless for us. I would say we go back to Cruise, we reset that Delacium, and we upgrade that... Oh, no, that's wrong. And we upgrade that Gurkey. I want to see what it can do when we have a Gurkey with, like, power, you know? Power. We got 2 to 8. It's too slow. Why is it too slow? I thought it would be fast by now. Why is this guy so... Oh! Yeah, we can't outspeed. Holy hell, we can't outspeed. Ah! I was so sure that it was faster. We can't be faster initially. Nah, Drake, you think? We have 100% armor break. There isn't really anything we can reduce with Drake. Double Gurky for more holy damage. I think it's like reasonably things like one. Yeah, the Assassin Treasure. And the thing with the Assassin Treasure is, if we check that out, Assassin Treasure is 4-star, 67 speed. 67 speed for him. Make sure you report the video to support. They already have a bug report from me at the moment. Like, my community manager is working overtime at the moment. She's going mad. I swear she's going mad at the moment because I send her stupid videos every single day. I still have to use this one though. Oh, wait, we can get a little bit more speed out of here. Nice. Getting closer to 5th max home. And we have to reset that Delasium. Get our materials back. And then upgrade the Gurky and see what we can do. This is why I got destroyed in IDA. Why did you get destroyed in IDA? Why did you get destroyed in IDA? Was there something I said that made you notice why this was the case? Interesting, by the way, it was also be this girl. Because I used Ignis in an interesting way before. What I did was basically I put her in and I let her feed the main damage dealer. Because if you have 100 energy, then every single energy you have on top of that gives skill damage instead. So I used her to just give the main hero 150 skill damage. Which is an interesting way to do it, but I don't think we can do that. We will do that again. So let's upgrade this Gurky. Let's see what this does. The cap is probably achieved without Delasium. In a boss fight situation, I think it can be kind of cool in a PvP team to use Delasium. PvP team with Delasium, always fun. Always fun in my opinion. But I see, I'm not sure like the DH team necessarily is a winner. Like I can see combinations. What would I put in the team? Like really, what would I put in the team? I can see EOS. People use DH set EOS, like SDE. I can see SDE. SDE is cool as combined with him, but SDE, as weird as it sounds, is not like really. It's a hero that deals damage over time, but it's not dot. It's weird. It's like she has the sun and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Like SDE, I could possibly see, but still, it's. And there would be other choices. I see HHA, I see SQH, I see MFF. I see Star Alchemist Storms for PvP. It's like 3 heroes, or HHA, MFF, SQH, SAH, 4 heroes. Then we have Fungus, and then we have like place for 6th one. And there I could see like 6th one. You could still throw DTV in there. Would be alright. Or use Delasium as the 6th one. We will try it with Delasium, I reckon. We will try it with Delasium. That will be kind of cool. So, team upgraded, that's alright. That works out. We can't get her faster, just doesn't work. Sadly. Even at max speed, with that treasure, just no chance. And I reckon we just go ahead and try another fight. I want to see the fight though. Like, that is still something that I can do. Or I want to do. And I would love to really invest into it. Okay, it will still take time, I reckon, to do anything. But last time it loaded. Last time without delays, yeah, loading again. Nice. And a speed order here now. Yeah, and he's faster. Our SQH is homeowner, that's why she can outspeed. In SE, we could of course like make her faster, would be no problem because we can make her homeowner. Just now she isn't. And MFF will outspeed him eventually. Because she has like this buff after turn 3. So at one point she will be faster. Also it's kind of fun that he does a basic attack. It's like the damage dealt and all this stuff. Wow, new hero. Yeah, new hero. 8 here. Kind of insane. He gets a lot of buffs here. It's like from MFF and everything. like the little bus icons. Build them A and B shouldn't count as external DR. I think it will just count as an A and B. It will be just like an A and B. I wonder though, I get like, probably one of his best stones is either holy damage, skill damage, but I could see him using crit stone. I probably want crit stone on him. Crit damage, attack, like a soul stone 6. I would probably get the holy damage stone as well. Maybe like an attack stone or speed attack. Well, it's probably not speed attack. He's not like, he doesn't strike me as a speedy hero. That is something that I would say doesn't strike me as a speedy hero. He wants other heroes to go first. He's speedy anyway, though. If he wants to, he could be. He's an assassin, after all. But like, I would say holy damage, skill damage is a stone. Then you would need crit damage, attack. And then you want attack stone if he is a tenant. So those 3 stones probably are the ones that I will go for. But just need a little bit more to get him to the point where we actually have like a Soulstone 6. Soulstone 6, I still need to get some dust. But it will be fun, because we can go into broken spaces. Not today, probably, but later will be a video. And then we will go into broken spaces and absolutely murder broken spaces with damage over time. But probably, he's not like, I don't even think he's like the damage over time hero. He does that. I mean, there are certainly a lot of numbers there. I think his hits do all of the damage. He's not getting the Phoenix buffs. Yeah, I saw it. Game lags so hard you can actually easily see who gets it. That's insane. MFF not outspeed yet? Yes, it's a problem. We need to get like homeowner stuff on her. Like, otherwise she has no chance to outspeed. Maybe I do that, honestly, tomorrow. Maybe we do another video. Like a video, some more testing, a little bit of FS, like Flameshine. If you're up for that, if you want to see that, if you think that's cool, we can go for that. Would be kind of insane. Oh, or and then we do like one fight where I disable the short numbers. We do the long numbers and like all over the screen only damage numbers. That would be insane. Yeah, he also gains speed, but that's limited. He has a turn limit on that Ica. It's like 2 turn limits. It's not a lot of speed he gains. It's 15 speed. It's not a whole lot. MFF can outspeed him eventually, but I guess the distance is just too big. Yeah, we need to get that. We need to get that. His active animation is actually cool. I wonder, I guess for anniversary we are going to see the skin for him, right? It's not like, well, obviously not now, but like, anniversary is the next situation. No, it's not 30. Micah, it's not 30. Actually is not. 2 rounds means, like, you get 15 speed from the active skill. Round ends, that's 1 turn. Next speed turn, you have the 15 speed, you do your active skill. Then you would have 30 speed, but the round ends and it's 15 again. At the highest point, you would have 2 stacks of buffs, but you never actually do an active skill where you have 2 stacks of the buffs. He will never attack with a 30 speed buff. He will only ever attack with a 15 speed buff. 1 round would mean he would only have the 15 speed buff till the end of that turn where he did the active skill. 2 rounds means he has it till the end of the next turn. Okay, let's see if we can get like the buff from the Phoenix. He's purely built for SE. This might actually be the case. Go on, give him the buff. Thank you. That's very kind. My neighbor's doing some kind of street racing out there. I have no idea. I like that he does not gain some stupid weakness disclosure or like some stance switch like Mockman, but he just does damage and he pumps it out and he hits enemies with it. And I love that. That's cool. He's just very consistent in that sense. That's not a whole lot more. I don't know what it's like. I think the 3E plus 15 was like very good Gorky RNG. And very good Phoenix RNG. I think we just got a very good hit at the beginning. And still though, I mean like with this 13 million attack, he behaves like a 20 million attack Fairykin Fezzer. That is just the case. That is just true. This is just the way it is. I like people are obviously right to call out that we will have another situation in SE. He hits 2 enemies, we only have 1, so like that's the thing. How do you recognize the gets the Phoenix buff except watching the damage number? It lags so hard you can see the heal. To actually see who gets healed by Phoenix. It's decent though. I don't think, yeah, he will be worse. He will do half the damage. That is the thing. Half the damage. But like, look at this. No 7 is insane. That's a strong loot. That's not some kindergarten stuff that's going on here. That's a strong damage dealer. He has strong heroes, he has A tiers. I don't know if he has an S tier even. But like, that's insane. That's just insane. And again, keep in mind, we are talking 13 million attack here. We are talking 13 million attack here. 1358. That is what we're talking about here. And still doing that. It's insane. Okay, PvP team. I mean, how are we going to adjust that? The thing is, the team we just talked about like wouldn't really include PDE, right? That's pretty inconvenient. Get a little bit screwed over in that case. Deploy. I want to make that empty first. Let's just delete everything. Save that. Delete her. Deploy again. Get an SQH in there. Do we even want heal? So hyped to have his A tier. Yeah, do you want to join Omega Project Afflicted? Well, we're already talking about that. Would be quite kind of nice. That's a good idea. I think you join Omega Project Afflicted one. I think that's a good idea. Can I get a place for you right now? Or do you want to wait? The thing is, Star Alchemist Stones, do we even use him? Like, I think we experiment a little bit. I want to go for something consistent like this first. That's in my opinion, that is pretty consistent. No words. No words for the instant on-stream poaching in front of 200 people. Was it unexpected, Noah? Was it unexpected? Big Noah, our afflicted one. Good guy. Good lad. Full out damage? Or like purple fan. Purple fan. Purple fan. I reckon not too many heroes out there know more stuff than we have. And we probably want to go for attribute. Wouldn't even need to go attribute reduction purify because he's a such low attack that other heroes in my team just have more. So stupid. So stupid. We go for that. We go for that. A crown on him is pretty stupid. We're going to go GPF here. Crown on her is alright. That's alright. That's not alright. She's going to get GPF. I want to get some speed on her. And then I need to fight like a team. Not sure Cully did something. I think Cully has like a team. He said it's alright if I attack him. Something like that. I'm not sure he meant on stream. I don't need to see. Now you join Utopia? I told you I will join Utopia 2. Not Utopia 1. I want some ace loot, mate. Some ace loot. Some loot from ace. So I have to go into Utopia 2. Yeah. We're going to go MB here. Going with a speed attack. Some dot. That. And then... it's a little bit much, a lot to control purify, especially with that. We go for a lot more dot purify here, and then I think we got a team. Does that look like a team? It does look like a team, does it? That's block, damage reduction, armor. That seems a little bit defensive considering for what we have on this hero. We're going to go crit, and instead of armor, crit damage. Okay. And then I want to use a stone, and we are going to start with the Core Liberation 7 stone on this guy. Okay. Let's see what we have in friend list here. Are probably a lot of people going to have no team at all. That looks like a team. Let's attack that. Kamilek. Friend list. PvP team new. No, we are... I think we adjusted... What did we adjust even? We adjusted this one, right? Okay, let's go. Why are you calling it a stone? Probably because it is a stone. Fight Jesus? I think he set some super secret whatever team. I have no idea. Ooh, counterattacks. It probably is no team, right? It does look an awful lot like a flag on a DTV. Fight Jesus. Jesus destroys me. It's pretty bad to test against Jesus. Like if I destroy Jesus, okay, we know it's OP. If Jesus destroys me, we know nothing. We know nothing. Oh, we know I clicked on the core. Okay. Yeah, can happen. Can happen. Yeah, that is a flag on a DTV. Most definitely. I mean, the basic attack and the shields, they don't go together. They really don't go together. And the thing is, if you don't really run an energy feed, you kind of have a hero like DTV. You get into that turn 6, you get an active skill stuff. Want me to set my team if you want to? You can. Think I still have you in my friend list, Noah. Deleted somebody today, but I think I deleted Jesus. Enemy DTV is so strong. Enemy DTV is surviving on the last bit of HP he has. It's kind of insane because he doesn't run Wraec Investor, so there isn't too much here. It's nice though that they released some good cores. Like the last heroes that we had all had good cores. Like that's pretty cool. It's like not cores that you just use for core liberation like a lot of those we've seen before. But we actually get some cores. Jesus Foolishes, I think he doesn't have the Foolishes set. He has some team and he will kill me if he sees that I fight this on the stream. He really doesn't like that. People do that. Complaints about that. I think if you want to keep it like a secret, that's alright. It's Ace coming up, so I can kind of see the reason. Like, it's not that insane. I'm not sure he strikes me too much as like a PvP hero, considering some of those enemies just have flags. It would have probably gotten to a point where the enemy had weakness disclosure. And I wonder if that's like, if the thing is that you would want DBs, if that's like more of a DB hero, because you want a lot of active skills to get your special status a little bit earlier. And there's current meta with like crowns and stuff. That's probably a little bit of a problem. I'm not quite sure how to design it. Yeah, DTV melted, but DTV had a flag, so it's not really a PvP team, and it's taking us thousands of rounds. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem, I reckon. What's happening? This is what usual PvP looks like nowadays. Some counterattacks, some crowns running out of juice. Oh, that was nice. That last attack was nice. He ended up doing the most damage. I mean, it was not competing against the DTV or something, but he ended up doing the most damage. Garble, then we have Animorph. That does look like a real team. That does look like a real team. I'm afraid if we fight like this, we run into weakness disclosure actors from DTV. This is something that I fear. Nothing in PvE will be a problem. Biraya. Nothing in PvE can be a problem, I fear. Like, we are too strong anyway on this account. This account is too insane. Because we will always win against puppets It doesn't matter what we do. We fought puppets quite recently with 5-star Ithaka. Zero damage, yeah, that's quite normal because of the shields. Those pings hurt though. Those pings hurt. Like his HHA is gone. Taunt didn't suit him too well. I wonder if that's a real team. Is it? It looks like a real team. It looks pretty real. Can I add you, Teddy? Of course you can. Like, I don't have a slot in friend list, but I can probably find one for you. He needs resolve before he's any sort of threat. Yeah, I figured that I can. The thing is, like, he needs to do active skills to get resolve, so I kind of think he needs an energy feed. Because, like, if you look at that situation, you see really providing something for the fight. Let's go to 3 speed, that's so slow. Yeah, shield meta. Is he really doing anything? Like, half of the time he will hit with his basic, and his basic doesn't do anything. Like, just bad. And till he's really a threat with his active skill, you are looking at like turn 6, and that is Vulcan territory. Is core active? Yeah. Yeah. Hard to say though, but yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, some poison there, some burn. It's like no resolve, you barely see him attacking. The attack animation is very short. I'm not quite sure in this situation he did the most. We got some damage over time on the MFF. He can still win this fight, by the way. We could put him in the front to get a little bit more energy feed. But I'm not sure this is the way. Oh, he didn't get hit. That's sad. Now watch this DTV still murder us. Oh, he doesn't. Let's see. Yeah. It's like nobody did anything and those were all SQH pings, basically. Where is Big Noah? Big Noah? Oh, it's a Drake team. I'm not sure. Like, I want to do something DB. Something DB. But I feel like maybe CC even. Like some Starwing Jara stuff. That's something that I could maybe see. Some Starwing Jara shenanigans. Probably be a threat. Ah, that's mean. Got some good damage on the PDE. And there he goes. Goodbye, Fungus. Oh no, he healed back up. But like, yeah, it's such a slow team with so little threats. And Fungus is just no threat at all. I don't think, like, at least not in the... You can't just put him in a standard lineup and expect him to be a threat, I fear. Like, it's just not going to work. I think it's just going to make your team worse in the end. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of... Jesus will probably punch right through my team with his DTV. Of course, we have the situation here that he's like a homeowner and still has bad HP overall for being an assassin. So we got the Drake defense down all the time on him, which is basically just waiting for the next weakness disclosure or normal active, really, from the DTV to kill him, which will probably happen next round. Yeah. But there was some good damage, like it is on the shields though, like the Drake shields instantly vanished. He's not dead. Still there. That's interesting. Kind of lost my fungus guy. I don't know where he vanished. I looked under the table right now. Yeah, and right now we just don't really have any threat remaining. It's like stupid. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, from the point of order that we had here, it was unlucky that the LOEs died, but I don't think we can win this. Let's skip it. Will be weakness disclosure active at one point, yeah. That wasn't really holo damage. But the thing is, it's hard to say if he does damage. Like, If it's just damage over time that gets taken by the shields, then it counts as 0 damage. But it would still be damage, right? In a sense, if we could punch through, if we could enhance that, then it would be insane. But like, against such a team, that is not even like Big Noah sat there and got like some insane team that nobody uses. That's like played. That's like really something people play. That's a Wraec, and that's the usual suspects around there. And so it's not like confusing in any way that this is a team. So kind of makes sense that this exists. But last time our PDE died turn 1, which was a little bit unlucky, I reckon. Yeah, doesn't usually happen. So yeah, can survive way longer against this team, and I mean, that could be a little bit more interesting. Imagine a world where the enemy didn't have defense down on all 6 of your heroes. Why would he have defense down? Ooh, HHA. Not looking too well in the enemy team. Got a little bit low life there. It's interesting though how this Drake's bloody nukes my my PDE. It's very unhealthy for her. Why not Premier's in EOS? Yeah, we could go for more damage over time, but I don't feel like it does much for him. Oh, that's a shame. I want to have a few more rounds with him. I want to use the Fungus guy for a few more rounds. I want to see what he does, but he's just dying now. It's pretty uncool. Okay, still there. DTV didn't kill him off. Ah! Bloody HHA. I want to try the usual team. Ah, we can't really try the usual team. Our usual team is busted because we took all of the homeowners and tenants away. They have to counter DTV because if they make something better than DTV, everyone is quitting the game. I don't think so. Like, the problem is, I don't know, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like the Fungus guy is worth it. Or at least that is really not the team that he's supposed to be in. But the thing is also, like, how good does he need to be? Because we have like 30 million attack and usual damage dealers in PvP now in the endgame have like 20. So it's really not good, not a good amount of attack there. Yeah, I mean, like, let's skip that. Will be no good damage here. Or still, I mean, like, there is damage. So it's not like he's bad in that sense. You could test Thompson, throw away Halora. I really want to test another team. Because I'm not happy with this one. That's my PvP team, I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with this one, necessarily. I want to try a little bit more feed. Let's go for that. A little bit more feed. And not like sense of foot or something like that. Let's go with that. Attack. It's that. DB here. I'm not sure about that EOS thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Weakness disclosure just puts a limit on all of our stuff. Like, we can't just ignore that there is weakness disclosure. If I'm no, you get it wrong. The thing is not that I am like a blithering idiot here. The thing is, we have to find a team that works, and you don't really know yet if the team that will work is like the team. It's like a team where we use Demon Bell, or is it like a team where we use only Endless Cane or something like that? So we have to experiment a little bit and see what works and what doesn't. So it's kind of interesting to have a more standard team like that of Big Noah here. I kind of feel Starving Jar. Honestly do. But we don't have a build up at the moment. At least no sublimations on there. But Starving Jar would honestly be cool. But then against, well, his team doesn't. He replaced PDE. So he would get slaughtered by Starving Jorah, but like... Still interesting. Ooh! Look at that. That was like a very unhealthy Drake here. Very unhealthy Drake. Very unhealthy PDE as well. Bam. There's a Drake gone. Is it just stats? Are we just steamrolling him with stats here? Is that what we do? I wonder. Ooh, okay. Yeah, but no more defense down now. So it will be a little bit more difficult to get through this team now. Bam. A bit of damage here. I wonder if we can... The thing is, if we can now punch through. If we can now punch through, get to like... turn 6 and have DTV dead by then. Then we are honestly good. We are honestly good at that point. That is the question if we can do that. Because we will obviously achieve his mutated fungus point faster. Bam! Did you see that? Fairy Queen Vessa lost all of her shields. No longer looking healthy. And gone. One less hero. No damage at all. Like that active did like nothing. That's insane. Okay. Need a little bit more. Oh, we have energy. Okay, that's good. Put on Freya's core. I want to experiment with like his core a little bit. Ooh. I mean, we are using DBs. We are a little bit vulnerable. Or more vulnerable than we usually would be. But the thing is, we can also heal back up. Show me some damage. There's weakness disclosure. Ah, we got the kills on like everything but him. Ah, come on. And there it is. Hehe. Push through the weakness disclosure active. Demon belts on the heroes. Not even anything. Yeah, so... The thing is, we still obviously did more damage with with like Fairy Queen Vessa. How much strength does he even have? 524. I mean, like, we are still double the strength, so that's probably the explanation here. But we got some decent damage early on. Like, it's not too bad. One more thing that I want to try. And I want to try like a little adjustment here. Just want to go for... Do we even go for Antler's Cane? Do we go for Antler's Cane? Or do we go for like melodic strings? Melodic strings seems intriguing. Let's try melodic. Let's try melodic. Let's take away the skill of Purple Fan. Use a Demon Bell instead. I want to try like full Demon Bell. And we have like different options. Let's first take a look at that. All allies damage dealt to poison targets 24%. Damage dealt to burn targets 24%. I wonder if that stacks, by the way. And we deal extra poison damage, extra burn damage. And then we have some nuke, which we saw at the end. Is he good with Enter's Cane? I would think so, yeah. Well, maybe not in PvP. Still kind of interesting. Let's try another PvP fight here. Same team, little adjustment. Let's see how that does. A little bit more for Burst team. I could really see Starving Jorah. Still. I mean, like, imagine we CC the whole enemy team. We will build an alteration of this team with Starving Jorah. Definitely. Bam! There was the hit. Basic hit. And look how that Wraec got sent to suffering again. Got some CC there. That's nice. Ah, not surviving that turn 2 very well. PDE is always gone. PDE is always gone. Got some damage there. Obviously he's healing and BAM! Nearly Ferrokin Vesa gone. The Drake is gone. Got some damage there. Very nice. Problem is, we should probably go for like control immunity. She does, that is true, Icon, that's the thing, but like, he for example isn't running it. He isn't running PDE. He doesn't have her. So, especially against him it would be an option. The question is of course how many teams in the end don't run Starving Jar, don't run PDE. I love PDE, but like people tend to say it's like, okay, let's get a little bit more creative, let's get build an offensive team. I see an awful lot of shields vanishing here every now and then. See an awful lot of shields vanishing here. Might get another active next turn. Should get another active next turn. Pretty eager to see what that active will do. Turn 4. We got a little bit of lag and 2 of his heroes vanished. Another active skill, and that should definitely take out the HHA. Took out everything, only heroes surviving. Oh, it's the bloody DTV with the again weakness disclosure active. But we survived pretty well. And he's gone. Nice. Okay, that looks better. Like, I can see that. I can see that. Thing is, you have to outspeed DTV. You really have to outspeed DTV if you want to get a kill. But you can like go ahead and you can get kills like that. So that works. Do we have like bigger team? Can I show that? That's not a team. Do we have bigger team? I need big dude. That's a big dude, but that's a big dude that seems to have built some other stuff. That looks... I looked at it for a second, I thought like, oh, that looks like a mean team. That looks like a mean team. I kind of could see that stuff working if you like replaced that one with the with like the mega fungi, with the fungi or zero, and maybe something else instead of DTV. That's kind of weird. It's cool. Like, do you really want that Drake? Is that like Drake in the team? Is that like the way to go? Drake? Do we want that? Oh, that's nice. We can fight Toyboy. Yeah, Drake is like an option because we have an assassin, we had Lowe's life. What? Fuck that. The offer is rising already. Now at 35k. That's insane. Ooh! Oh! Did you see that? There was a DTV here. DTV is kind of gone. Holy. Interesting. That's really doing mean damage. Also, our damage is armor ignoring due to treasures. Because we have 100% armor break with the star spawns and the treasures for our assassin, so that's a little madness in itself. Still think control immunity offset. Control immunity offset on my team would make it a little bit easier. Kind of want to fight Jesus now. Not sure about that. Burst meta? Maybe. Maybe. Like, I feel like we could take out PDE. And just punish everybody with a Starving Jar. Like, you just use a Starving Jar, punish everybody. But the thing is, well, we could probably, right? Take out PDE, use Starving Jar. Be very mean to everybody. He doesn't even need to take one. He just needs to inflict a lot of damage over time, or we need to inflict a lot of damage over time with our team. And then nuke that. And then you lose like 2-3 heroes. I mean, this team is dead. Like, he lost the DTV. What is he going to do? He's going to do nothing. We're just going to do that. And it seems like no damage, but it is dealing damage. That was something I noticed before as well. He is dealing damage. It's just oftentimes it is in a shield. And so it hits a shield, it reduces a shield. But it can be strong if there are shields going down. So that is something that we should also consider. I was also lagging right now. Getting another active now. Could be interesting. If you could get any... Ooh! Ooh! Fungus guy taking out some more heroes. And there it is. That's good damage. That's good damage, especially against such a team. I want to see what happened to that DTV though. Because that was like... gone. SSS Fungus it would be. Yep, the Fungus is cool. Is it like a fully offensive setup or something on that? I lost 2 heroes this time. And he's a little bit on the squishy side here. I don't know why, but this is very squishy. And then he loses heroes, and especially the DTV. It seems like he has like a lot of offensive stats on that DTV. It's like very... Yeah, game lag's bad. His dots are pretty strong, and like the whole way the dots work in the team are pretty strong. I reckon we could really take out the PDE. Let's just go for some... Oh no, it's PvP new. It's like this one is the right one. Like I really want to go for some control purify on basically all of our heroes. Don't think... well, attitude reduction here is okay. Then like control purify here. That doesn't matter anymore, and Ferric Investor gets control purify. Yeah, maybe, but like the thing is, we kind of look at high-end teams right now. So the thing is, we could use DTV, of course. Where's my Starving Jar even? There she is. Like this, maybe. Go for like this. Wraec slow or fast? That's the question. How slow is that? 2161. It's pretty slow, right? How is that compared to the rest of the team? It's faster, 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 faster. Okay, that's super slow. That's super slow, but I don't really want her. Can go for crit or can go for attack. I want her to be a little bit tanky. Get her some unbending on her. Don't really want her to be like lowest life. Block, control immunity. Yeah, that's okay. I can see that. Like we got Starving Jar core on her. Just go like this. Make it a little bit of a CC team. And let's go for Big Noah again. Let's punish Big Noah. Let's punish Big Noah. Considering he's an hour offline, he's probably not even seeing what I'm doing to his team right now. I think that's going to be cool. I think that's going to be cool. That's like one of the last fights we're going to do, I feel like. Will be good end. 1 or 2 more fights, and then we are going to end it. I'm going to give a little of resume. Is he good in PvP? Yeah. But he requires an entirely different team. He requires an entirely different team to work. Doesn't make much sense in like the 6 crown whatever lineup. Yeah, and that can happen to you. I'm not quite sure why it happened to me. Why do we get punished now? Why do I get punished now? Probably energy drain. Maybe the PDE was important after all. Maybe she was important after all. I mean, she drained the enemy. Oh, he dies because he has defense down now. Ah, that's mean. That's mean. Yeah, that's a problem. He's lowest life now. And therefore quite vulnerable to dying. I don't know about the Starving Jara, man. Maybe fast Starving Jara. Maybe that's the way. And she obviously has a little bit too much life, and of our fungus guys now lowest life. That's pretty bad. You ideally rather want something like MFF to be lowest life, but he's like, he's so squishy. It's not squishy at all. It's like a lot of life. What are you talking about? Let's make her super fast. Let's make her turn 2. 2331. That's reasonable. But how do we get him to be not lowest life? It's a little bit annoying. Rogan would be viable. I don't think he needs much more speed. I think that's necessarily it. Can get her like one attack thing. Maybe that's enough. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again, Mr. Big Noah. Some punishment for you. Assassin meta? Yeah, multiple assassins, I don't know. Like it doesn't feel necessarily like the best way to do it. But yeah, like still lowest life. We're absolutely going to get murdered. Well, unless she does an active. That's bad. Didn't know she would do an active. And speed aura is now really screwed up. Like, that's just bad. Probably need a Starving Jara homeowner to fix this. And definitely not him as lowest life, so that just doesn't work. Yeah, that's what happens then. And yeah, that doesn't make much sense. And she doesn't inflict much CC at all. Not even now, which is stupid. Okay, I don't really like that. I mean, I thought about the idea, it's pretty cool, but just, I guess we can put her back in and it will be alright. That is one option. But like, yes, is I think some sort of team where he really gets fed with energy is better. Like, otherwise you will kind of struggle to get him to activate his mutation awakening, because you needs to do 3 actives for that, and without that it just doesn't work. But for a 30 million attack hero, he overperforms. He is insane. He's insane. Let's just keep it at that. He is insane. He does a lot of good stuff, but we need to figure him out more. And I think that's still going to take some time. That's still going to take a little bit of work. And I can see multiple teams starting around that. And kind of, I would say I would have loved for him to be released before the end of IDA. Like, just put him in IDA and let's see what happens. Put your own Drake to kill his Drake. That's another thing that could work. That's definitely something that can work. If we used another Drake, yeah, I could see that work. I could definitely see that work. And that's, by the way, what saved us. Oh, it's not what saved us, apparently. More ways buying and building him? Yeah, can possibly be right. Like you? Did you buy him, Aika? Did you buy him? Maybe Snowheart teams again. Can you imagine that? Some Snowheart teams? I could. I could imagine some Snowheart teams. Some Snowheart madness once again. Bam, some here. It's insane how he deletes heroes. There were 2 heroes and just in a matter of seconds he's gone. I just bought 40 KSG. Insane. Insane, Aika. That's madness. That's madness. But I love it. He's a cool hero. I think he's one of the coolest heroes we've seen in recent times. And he's one of those heroes that is interesting. Because we need a bit to figure him out. But I think once we do, there will be a whole nother meta. He will change the meta. That will be, like, I think he will really be a meta-defining hero. And it will be very, very interesting. Because, like, it's barely a hero that does so much damage with a single hit. And I think people will try to buy him in the auction house. People will try to build teams around him. And people will be interested to, like, find the best way to use him in PvP and PvE. And I'm eager to see that. And now we have a weakness disclosure active here again. But also active skills coming up from Ferrokin Vessar and also from Fungus Guy. And Fungus Guy didn't really like to play around with DTV and finish them. 13 million attack hero. Okay. End of stream, guys. End of stream. Because that is a good point to end the stream. This is a good good image to end the stream. I think for my initial reaction to this, we saw a lot of good stuff. If you go back, you can see the Flame Shrine stuff. Insane damage. Insane damage. We have to still see what happens in Star Expedition. In Star Expedition, we only have one enemy. He attacks 2. That is something that is sometimes can be bad for heroes. His resolve focusing on one hero. Well, oftentimes I have to explain it like this. When there is something that hits a random enemy and you have a boss situation where it focuses on only one enemy, then often abilities like that tend to be good. Like Ferrokin Vessar, for example. Her active skill hits one random enemy, but in a boss situation you have 10 hits on the same, which makes it good. And I think we kind of have the same here with the resolve. So in theory we have some really good damage here. We'll still require some testing, and we will still have to see what is the perfect team to do that. Delacium with him crashed the game. I could see maybe even a standard comp of an SE team working with him, with like SQH, MFF, and some supports, and just throwing him in there. Maybe with Phoenix. I like the idea of Phoenix because we have burn damage also. And what will also be an interesting battle will be the battle between the core of Geester and the core of MFF. So that will be interesting to see as well. I reckon we will see Geester core succeeding and Geester core being used more than MFF core. So that will be interesting. Is his basic attack better for PvE bosses? His basic is pretty insane for it being a basic. It sucks a bit for PvP. Not really bad though. I have to reconsider that. If your enemy has very strong shields, then you don't get the damage over time. If you get the damage over time, though, insane. That's the thing. Like, shields would block the damage over time. Geester core is automatically the best core in SE? I think so too. I think so too. Even if you just consider the fact that you can burn and poison the enemy, you have both of those things going. So you can free this side with which pet you use. You can go for Phoenix pets, so that's insane as well. And it will be quite interesting. Biggest downside, tenants. Tenants suck so bad. Like, so bad. This is really a hero where we can only hope that later on we will get more heroes that can be tenants for him. That future heroes that are released, like that we get a warrior or something that we can throw in there. Some base form of it for slot 1 and 3. We have so little tenants for him, and all of them are pretty much bad. And that is the worst part. So that ended up giving us barely any opportunity to get good attack on him. But I can see him with 20 million attack absolutely showing us new damage records that we have never seen before. I could actually absolutely do that. Beyond that, I want to thank you guys. We actually hit my highest viewer amount during this stream that we ever had. 283 people at the same time is something we never managed to do before. So I also want to thank you guys for that. Seems pretty insane to me. Honestly, madness. And also, in the next few days, we will hit 1 million views on this channel. On all of the videos together, 1 million views. Which is kind of some target, as I said, for me. And we will meet that in like maybe maybe tomorrow. So that will be huge as well. And for that, I want to thank you guys in advance. And I'm pretty happy that I could spend this time testing all of the stuff together with you. And get like all of the fun and have like fun creating videos and creating content, checking out things and interacting with the community has been an absolute blast, I have to say. Like people always say like, yeah, you will have haters and stuff. I absolutely, well, I don't want to say absolutely don't. I have like 2-3 haters, but who cares, man? There are like thousands and thousands of people in the Discord, on the YouTube channel, in the comments, and giving positive vibes. And it's been such a blast. It's so nice. And so I want to thank all of you guys for that, especially, of course, the members again, supporting the channel, supporting me creating videos here that sometimes cost a dime or two. So definitely want to thank you guys for that. And for as a summary for the fungus guy, get him. He's insane. He's insane. So that being said, I wish you guys a great evening, and we will see us in the next one.